Hill Figure Star Report. Thursday evening, I'm your host, Troy Terrain, PKA Star. All right, I'm so up to speed. I'm jumping out the window. I'm going balls deep. Passport Bros, I support them. All the way, 100. Yes, men, if you're not finding happiness here in the USA, go abroad. Find yourself an agreeable bitch. Bitch, I'm on that type of time tonight. Cheers early. Bitch, if you won't do right, I'll find somebody who will. And folks, if you're not up to speed, the Passport Bros are primarily black males. They can be Caribbean, or what have you, but here in the United States of America. And they have decided to go abroad, to travel the globe, to find happiness, peace, whatever, they find or claim to be a union that is now needed in today's day and time. They are sick of American women, not just black, but all different colors and lack thereof, okay? That's what a passport bro is. And thank you to the a couple of people who sent me, emails over the last 30 days, said, Star, we got to get on the passport bros topic. Okay, here we are. Men, let's dumb out. Fuck the algorithm. Make this a throwaway show. Let's ride on these bitches. Black, white, Asian, whatever, ideology, philosophy that they claim to be. Let's go there tonight, all right? Troll babies, how you guys doing? Okay. Got a little pineapple juice tonight and some Kettle One, huh? I'm feeling kind of groovy. And I think I have found an apartment in New York City. I'm in no rush because I'm not going back for at least 30 days. It's cold. Isn't today Groundhog Day? Jesus. And there's supposedly 6 more weeks of winter. Folks, I moved to the South back in 2019, to get away from the goddamn cold weather. And I saw a video. Was it in the Bronx or somewhere? A rat eating a piece of chicken in the goddamn grocery store, the supermarket. And the goddamn rat wasn't even fazed by people filming the rat. Anybody see that goddamn video? I said, what the fuck? He didn't even budge. It reminded me of back in 2000 and I think it was 2009 when I was up in the Bronx. Me and my girlfriend at the time, she lived over by the Mulally Park area. And a squirrel was sitting on top of the fucking the garbage can. This motherfucker jumped off the garbage can, lunged at me. I was eating a fucking a goddamn pretzel. Lunged at me. Lunged. I dropped the pretzel and got the fuck out of his way. Anyway, okay. Let's get to our show tonight. Passport Bros. Are you ready? Are you up to speed? Are you up to speed? Passport Bros. This is a movement. I think this is beautiful. And fellas, I want you on the phones tonight to really just vent, air out your feelings. Again, fuck the algorithm. You have to steer the conversation or else I will just dumb the fuck out. I'm stupid like that, and I don't think we have to go too far back into history, but if you want to, talk about feminism, the first and the second and the third wave, you've heard me speak about, because I'm as old as dust. You've heard me speak about the fact that black and Hispanic women ushered in the whole gay wave. Oh, yeah, back in the 80s. Oh, girl, my best friend is gay. So then when you had the she-males, they used to be called she-males, when the she-males started getting their weight up, getting boob jobs, and then they wanted to be called trans women, who do they now get to stomping and beating on? Black and Hispanic women. So they brought the bullshit in. Now they're mad at you and others because you're tired of the bullshit. You don't want to argue. Oh! I do not argue with the bitch. You know this. I'm happy. I'm happy, I'm spoiled, I'm heterosexual. I don't give a fuck if a bitch thinks I'm gay. No, I'm not gay, bitch. I just don't want you. You ain't shit. You ain't bout shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. Hey, what about that Negra bitch about a year or so ago with black fucking gums? Her edges were fucked up and she needed a hot oil treatment. She was talking to some white girl talking about she wanted a ring, or her wedding ring needs to cost $200,000. Anybody remember that monkey bitch? Let's go there tonight. Remember that bitch? Salute to my Aunt Samija from Durham, North Carolina. Anybody remember when microwaves became a thing? She said, Troy, what did she say? Don't bring that devil's tool into my home. She felt that food should be, heated and prepared, naturally. Anyway, I'm rambling, pardon me. The point is, we have microwave queens now. All colors and lack thereof. You got these bitches. I'm busy. Just go ahead, put it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave. As hard as I work, out here defending your honor, you up at the job or wherever, just on social media, getting gassed up by bum-ass generic niggas. And you're going to tell me to put something in the microwave. No, bitch, broil it or bake it. I'm going there tonight. Hold on a second. I just remembered something. Hold on. I really want to dumb the fuck out. Give me a second. Photo boy Jay, you can call him when you're ready. And Rory might be tapping in tonight. I got a bunch of notes here. Oh, Dope Man, do you want to call in? Dope Man, he's one of my sponsors from Tom Yum Lachon. He's got a YouTube page. He's over in Thailand. He pimps nothing. Well, I don't want to say pimps. He has a stable of ladyboys. Dope Man. You guys remember Dope Man from Hood Box Office? Dope Man. Okay, somebody's talking about my Black & Decker toaster oven. It's an air fryer also. Yes. It's lovely, the brand new one. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. Passport Bros. Now, just give me a second before I open up the floodgates. So there are women, from what I can see, mainly black, kicking up dust, calling black men scared, you're weak. What are some of the other terms they're saying? Dusty, undesirable. Yeah, you got to go to another country because nobody wants you. That's cap. Again, I'm jumping out the fucking window. Most black women, I don't give a fuck how much they make. They want to talk down to a man. They want to break him. Pow! Talk to him like they talk to their sons, their brothers, their fathers. The word I'm looking for tonight, and the word that I'm going to constantly push, is agreeable. Agreeable. There's nothing wrong with finding a woman who is agreeable. If you can't bow down to your man, what are you really fighting? Are you fighting authority? Again, did your father and mother lie to you? Did you have a father? Do you hate men, bitch? What is your issue? Oh, Summer Walker. Anybody up to speed on Summer Walker? Her debut CD is fire. It's fire. I mean, I like the music and my nigga London on the track, his production. I'm a great listener. Summer Walker, debut album, talking about I need somebody to handle me. And this is what a lot of black women say, handle me. Yeah, I need someone to handle me. Why does anybody have to handle you, bitch? Why can't you just be ladylike? Why can't you be, the person that I can talk to? Why can't we agree on things, bitch? Oh, where's number 9? Gene Richmond. Let me get this nigga on the line tonight. Because number 9 says he's sexually free. Yes? Okay, hold on a second. Anyway, the point is, Summer Walker's album that has got a lot of these younger females, under a mind control.
Yes, sir.
Number 9, I'm going there tonight. You calling in? What's up?
Oh, you're on?
I'm on live. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Summer Walker, the first track on her fucking debut CD, she's talking about, I need a man, a nigga who can handle me, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, the point is, this is the mindset of the newer generation. I'm too much. You weak. No, I'm not weak. I don't want to fight with you, bitch. I don't want to come home, as many men say, and fucking fight or compete. I just saw something. I got a shitload of notes. Anybody see Babyface? Babyface. Let me print this out. This nigga, he's a hoe ass nigga. I mean, I never met him, but he's got to be goofy as fuck. He's written some of the greatest love songs ever. This hoe ass nigga, Babyface, to pay ex-wife $37,000 a month divorce settlement. Who is that bitch? Who is that bitch? I've never seen that bitch before. Divorced from his second wife. This is a come up for a bitch. Do they have a kid together? They're still on the hook for child support and stuff. Okay, child support. What about DJ Mustard? 3 kids. How much is he paying per month? Men. You're better off going to Brazil, Thailand, getting yourself whatever you need to fix your fetish. You know, so what if you spend 2 racks a month on coke and whores or perkies, whatever? You come out better in the long run. Gene Richmond, are you there? Number 9.
I am here, sir. I am here.
I'm jumping out the fucking window. I want to go there. Come on, man. The Passport Bros, are you up to speed? The Passport Bros going to other countries to find agreeable women.
Oh, yes, I am up to speed now. I wasn't too sure about these Passport Bros, but then I spent half of my evening last night watching a couple of hours of videos of these men in countries like the Philippines, like Cambodia, like Brazil, and being catered to like kings, and running away from these black nappy head bed wenches with bonnets on their heads.
Let's go,
it's
nigga.
A beautiful thing.
Let's go, nigga.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let's go.
It's a beautiful thing. You see, what's happening now? The nigger woman will learn that we are not going to take it anymore. The nigger woman is learning that we are not going to take it anymore. We're going to leave. We're going to go overseas. We're going to Russia. We're going to the Ukraine, and you can stay here and get some old washed up Polish man to pay your rent if you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. We're tired.
Might you want to put bussy on the table because you do claim to be sexually free? I'm not into bussy, but you can go to one of these other countries and get yourself a nigga with a wig if you so desire. Yes,
lady boy business. Well, yeah. Sometimes you're enjoying yourself so good, you just say fuck it. Come on.
Folks, we're going there tonight. Don't you niggas pussy out on me tonight. Hold on a second. Number 9, stay there. Number 9, hold on. Can I bring in Steve the Dean? Steve the Dean Williams from The Man Mindset totally disagrees with me. Steve, are you there? I have number 9 on the line with me. Steve
I'm here. I'm shaking my head.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Okay, hang on. Let me get your information on the screen. Hold on. I want you to stand your ground. You and I spoke earlier.
No doubt.
Thank you for tapping. And number 9, we have Steve the Dean on the line. Steve, you are against the whole Passport Bros. Tell us why.
Well, it's not necessarily against it. I can see somebody going because they're a loser, they're thirsty. But to tell these young men that they don't have chance with women in the States is ridiculous. what people don't understand is if you're a loser in the States, wherever you're going to go, you're a loser. You're going to be a mark for these prostitutes. These prostitutes are rubbing your back and giving you everything you want because they know you're a mark and a sucker. Their parents are sending these women out to make these guys feel like they're kings when they're just a bunch of losers. And you're not the only guy that she's seeing. When she gets done seeing you, she's going to see another guy after that, Stark.
Steve, your phone is going in and out. I want to make sure that we hear everything you're saying. Okay, so now.
Okay, I'm gonna get off my. Okay.
Okay, now Steve, with all due respect, you've been married.
Yes.
You've been married how many years now? The Man Mindset. You give dating advice. You were doing
23 years.
Okay.
23.
You were giving men and young males trying to become men advice before Kevin Samuels. Yes, you and Kevin Samuels somewhat knew each
Yes, I was before all those guys.
You loaned him money. He never paid you back. You called in and spoke about that. But now, respectfully, you found, the last of a dying breed, a woman who's dedicated, Caucasian woman. You, and I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in luck. But some would say you lucked up, and you guys are still going strong. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now,
but I'm not my marriage.
Say again.
That's the thing. That's the difference is, Star, is that if I have my marriage or I don't have my marriage, right. I'm a man.
Got you.
And my marriage doesn't make me. Okay. I make me.
Okay. Now I respect.
So because
hang on, Steve. One second. I just want to lay this out. And number 9, I want you to jump in and talk with Steve and I.
Yes.
Okay, so now, why are we classifying, or you classifying, men who leave America or who just, journey away for a little while to explore something else? Why are you saying they're losers? If you're tired of a bitch or tired of, thoughts, older, worn-out females who are on social media doing too goddamn much, and you just want to, explore your options, why is that person necessarily a loser?
Because you're taking what you see on TV as truth, and that's not the truth. Just because a woman is allowed to say she's looking for a man to give her money, that doesn't mean she's not giving up the ass for free to some other man.
Okay.
And see, a lot of these young men are impressionable because they look at what these women are doing as reaction videos, and they think all women are like that, when all these women can be trained by a man. The key word is man.
I hear you.
You can't sit around. Okay, here's the thing. It's easy to run away from yourself by going to another country and dating a prostitute. That's easy. If you want to do that, do that. But don't act like you're doing something when all you're doing is with a prostitute. That's all you're with, because there are Spanish women in the States, Asian women in the States. You got every ethnicity in the United States.
Okay.
So instead of traveling, why can't you just buck up, be a man, and learn how to learn game?
Okay. Sit tight. Number 9, do you want to chime in, or do you agree with Steve, the Dean Williams? Number 9.
Well, before anything, I just want to say salute to the Dean. Steve has been in good standing for the last couple of years. Respect to Steve, the Dean Williams.
Yeah. Respect.
Because one of the last of a breed that showed us how a white woman can still treat a man like a king. I got number 1 respect for Steve. One of the they said O.J. Simpson did it, but I don't think so. I think this man is the last of that breed. But realistically, Steve made a good point.
Come on.
If you can't hack it here, what makes you think you can just go over there and get a prostitute and that makes you substantial? I can respect that, but I did the research. These men are going over there. They're finding wives. They're finding women with education that actually want to submit to these men. They're not prostitutes. They actually want to genuinely be wives to these men. They come to the United States. They serve these men, and they conform to whatever these men desire as long as they know that they have a man beside them. You see what they're showing? You see, black women have failed, and that's why black men are not weak, which caused them to leave. Black men have tried with these nappy head Brazilian hair weave types. And then you send these men across seas and wonder why.
Okay, guys, hold on a second. Norin, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Deeds, I got your text. Please respond to the text. Okay, Steve, I want you to rock with me for a while here. Again, folks, on the screen, you will see youtube.com/Steve Williams. This is who I'm talking to, the host of the Man Mindset Show. Steve, respectfully,
Yes.
I've heard you say your last black girlfriend hit you, attacked you, threw your shit out.
Yes.
Is it fair? Is it fair to say, even though you found happiness with your Caucasian goddess, is it fair to say that you ran? You ran from black women because of did she beat you up? I don't want to assume. Did she? She was on you.
Yeah, well, I can honestly say I have been abused. Let me explain the abuse.
Well, say again.
Yes, let me explain the abuse. And I'm serious. It's funny. Okay, for all you that don't know, back in the day, ketchup bottles weren't plastic; they were made out of glass. Okay, just let y'all know that.
Right. Okay.
So when I was leaving her, it wasn't any abuse when we were together. It was that I was leaving her because I was like, oh boy, I was sick of her shit. So I cut her off. And she didn't want to let me go. So as I was walking towards the door, she did a Tom Brady. She threw it in such a the angle in which she threw it missed the whole entire fan on the ceiling, curved down and hit me right in the back of the head. So yes, guys, I have been abused. So that was it, but it wasn't during the relationship. She just couldn't let me go. She just didn't want to let me go. So that's how that happened.
Okay.
Then from there,
hang on, Steve. let's take it slow.
Yes.
Now, didn't you call the police? I forget the story. She
called the police on me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She was about that life.
Yeah, she
about
broke
that
all
life.
my Prince video, VCR, Donnie Simpson video soul tapes and my records and called the police on me. That was my last experience, yes.
Okay. So is it fair to say that you...
So I'm being honest.
Is it fair to say that you ran from black women? You're talking about men running...
No,
Sorry.
I didn't run, Star. I walked away from black women, but it wasn't the color of her skin.
That was cute.
That made the determination.
That was cute.
Because I was already international. I was already messing with all kinds of women.
Gotcha.
It was just that I didn't want to deal with her.
Right.
But I'm not going to say all black women are bad. I can't say that. I can't generalize. I can't say all are bad. Yeah. It was just at the time, once I got dotted in the back of my head and I was still moving forward, I ran into other women. And it wasn't a Caucasian woman at first. It was an Afghan, or I think she was from Pakistan. So I've met other women at that time, in the States, though.
Okay, now hang on a second, Steve. Steve, I want us to really mentally massage this because this is your world. Counseling and being a consultant for young males coming up. And how old are you? I forget. How old are you, Steve?
I am 52.
Okay.
I'm 51. I was born in 71. I don't count time. I'm on 52. I'm in my 50s. I'm 51.
Are you sure, Steve? I'm 58. Are you sure?
Yes, I was born in 71.
Okay.
I'll be 52. I'm 52.
Okay.
Man. All right.
Okay.
Jeez.
Respectfully, this is a different generation.
Yes.
These young males or young men today, I think they are dealing with a different type of female from you and I. They are dealing with these overly aggressive black and Hispanic. The Caucasian girls are different. And other types of females that are not only overly aggressive, but I just muted somebody on Instagram last week. Somebody who I know, he's a cool guy, but he keeps posting this little black female who keeps sticking up her middle finger with a nasty acrylic nail. I don't want to see a black female giving me the finger on Instagram every fucking day. So the point is, they deal with different types of females. Now it's in your face. Pow, fuck you, suck my dick. It's like, what? So is it fair to say that they are just exploring their options? You say they're running, they're punks, they're marks. They're just exploring their options.
Oh, okay, Star, the wheel has always been the wheel since the beginning of time.
Okay.
It's not the woman that's the problem. It is a lack of what is called a self-concept. See, a lot of these guys don't have a perception of their image, their abilities, their goals, their laws, their rules. their vision statement, their vision, legacy statement. They don't have any kind of a standard in which they uphold for themselves. A woman is not going to come out of the box like a bow. That's the problem. Everybody wants the woman to be perfect. The woman must be trained to your specifications.
Okay.
The same woman, when she goes to a job, she doesn't, hey, why didn't she yell at the boss? Why didn't she yell at the president? Why? Because she knows she has one foot out of the door. It's not the woman that's the problem. It's the fact that these young men are not training themselves first, Star.
Okay. Now, hang on, Steve. I want to jump in at number 9. I want you to jump in here. I hear what you're saying. But you see, we have to look at today, is the reward worth the fight? I'm not arguing with no bitch who stays up on the gram every fucking day. And when we're talking, we're driving, and I'm trying to talk to the bitch. The bitch is looking through her mentions. Bitch, I'm talking to you. At some point, you get tired. You get tired of talking to the bitch. Bitch, I'm tired. Bitch, put the phone down, bitch. I mean, it can go there that fast. I'm not saying that that's my method, but I'm saying it can go there that fast. Hang on a sec, Steve. Number 9, jump in. I don't want to hold you up. Number 9. Where are we on this topic?
I just want to say right now, I'm tired of you black bitches with your stink breath and wearing a bonnet and walking around with sandals on, trying to cuss me. So the reality is, it's not that black men cannot finesse women. Black men are doing well in this country. But, I'm tired. I don't need a black woman calling me bruh.
Yeah.
Like you said, sticking the middle finger up. Calling me bruh.
Bruh, you bugging,
Don't
bruh.
call me bruh.
What?
Don't call me bruh.
Oh, my God.
With your chicken wing grease smelling ass. With pink lotion, hair solution in the back.
You're going someplace else. You're going someplace else.
Well,
shit.
Well, I'm saying that, okay, she's chicken wing, she acts out of order. Then it is up to you to correct what needs to be corrected. Don't talk to me that way. Don't do this, because if you do it, you're gone. Do you understand? See, a lot of us don't ever tell women exactly what we want, because a lot of us are beating around the bush looking at their body versus looking at their character. Their body is not their character. Most guys fall in love with the body, so then they start cupcaking for the body. They start taking them on dates for the body. You should never take a woman out to eat at all. You should just go get a 99-cent loaf of bread, go to Lake, spread your ass cheeks, and go feed the ducks. You should not feed these women expecting these women to give you sex, because that's not what's going to happen. And if you allow me to show you why, Star, I'll be able to explain this to these guys out there. Get your crayons out.
Hold on a second, Steve.
With a lot of you guys,
Steve, stay with me. Stay with me, guys. I see you on the phone.
You guys write this down.
Steve, hold on. Steve, hold on a second. Florida Boy Jay, I see you. Sit tight. Steve, I want you to stay with me. Number 9, I want you to finish up. I thank you for your time, number 9. I'll give you the last word. Go ahead, please.
Well, just what I'm saying, I think it's an incredible thing that more men are not settling for the nonsense. They just don't want to do it. I believe that men can tame these women. They can check these women, and they can reform them. We just don't want to anymore. Like you said, Star, it's a new generation. Why do I need to tame this creature when I can get me a fine little thing from the Philippines, bring her over, and say, yes, Johnny, yes, I cook for you, and saki and all this.
I think if you bring her over here, you will lose her quickly. Not slowly, quickly. Once she gets Americanized.
Okay, well then we'll keep. Listen. There are men that are being seen publicly with trannies now, because it's such a free culture now.
Yeah.
The trannies look better than these nappy head, lace front wearing creatures.
Ooh.
There are men going out to dinner with trannies openly now. They're not hiding anymore. Remember they're not hiding.
You want
anymore.
guys to be with trannies?
I don't want men to be with trannies.
Well, number 9, you're a switch hitter, respectfully. Number 9, you're sexually free. Yes.
Indeed, I'm a libertarian sexually. Indeed,
he's a sexual libertarian. Okay. Number 9, thank you, man. I'm going to get back. I got the calls are back up here. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you, man. Salute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Steve the Dean, sit tight, sir. Folks, Steve the Dean Williams is on the line with me tonight, and Gene Richmond, number 9 just hung up. Haroon, I got your donation via PayPal. Thank you. Haroon says, the messenger said, find your woman half your age plus seven. Train her mind while she still sees you as wiser than her. You can't teach an old bitch. Okay, you mean the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, when you say the messenger, okay? Troll Father, thank you for tapping in. Troll Father says, get that bozo Steve the Dean the fuck out of here. He is not credible. Sit tight, Steve. Sit tight. Is it Tyreek? Domestic women gonna make you pimp. Foreign women gonna let you pimp, okay? Old Taku, thank you for your donation, sir, via PayPal. Star, why do you feel had the better run with Sabbath, Dio or Ozzy? I'm reading that how you wrote it, sir. Who do you feel had the better run with Sabbath, Dio or Ozzy? Ronnie James Dio is my favorite rock and roll heavy metal singer, hands down. I've seen him in concert. He belted it out just like he did on the albums and cassettes and records, so on and so forth. In terms of Black Sabbath, because Ozzy, with Bill Ward, Geezer Butler, and Tony Iommi, formated Black Sabbath and gave us the blueprint. The blueprint, I would have to say, Ozzy. I saw Ozzy Osbourne, twice in concert. The first time with Jakey Lee on guitar. Madison Square Garden, the Bark at the Moon tour. Steve, hang on a second. Jakey Lee was incredible. He played a Stratocaster that night. Wow. And the album was beautiful, Bark at the Moon. He picked up where Randy Rhoads left off. But, however, for those who really know heavy metal, Brad Gillis from Night Ranger filled in 2 weeks after Randy Rhoads, died in a plane crash. But Brad Gillis never recorded with Ozzy. So, and then I saw Ozzy with Jakey Lee on the No Rest for the Wicked tour, Brendan Byrne Arena, 1988. With Black Sabbath, it would be Ozzy. But if you know Ronnie James Dio, The Mob Rules. Incredible song, incredible album. Okay, thank you for your donation. Old Taku also says, did you ever hear that song Shot in the Dark by Ozzy? Yeah, what are you kidding me? That was Jakey Lee on guitar. What album was that? The Ultimate Sin? That was the last album that Jake E. Lee recorded with Ozzy. He played a Gibson on the tour. Thank you for your donation. TJ got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. All right, Steve, want to take a few calls? Steve the Dean, how you feeling? Steve the Dean Williams from the Man Mindset Show. Is Steve there? Yes,
sir.
Okay, let's bring some calls. I feel like turning the fuck up. Area code 267. I am supporting the Passport Bros. They should be able to go abroad and find whoever, however, whatever.
Up,
yes, sir. Peace.
Yo, what up, Steve? How you doing? What up,
I'm good, brother. How are you, man? How are you?
All right. I'm going to be honest. I was just listening to Steve.
Sir, you're under some type of cover. Can you make the adjustments? I want to hear you. Fuck the algorithm. Come on, man.
Okay.
Fix your phone, man.
Listen. Let me tell you. Can you hear me?
Come on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me tell you. Steve is absolutely right. These niggas are they're not looking for love. They're looking for sex. They're looking for pussy. These niggas ain't out there trying to get married or get no relationship. They're out there buying sex. You're going to buy sex, you might have to buy it in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that's another thing. These niggas ain't got no fucking game. I'm a twin. My twin look just like me, identical. It was girls that he bagged that I was able to fuck, and I didn't have to do half the shit he did. And my twin would come on air and tell you that shit. He even asked me, yo, Jason, how you did it? And we got the same face. Because our personalities is different. I'm straight to the point. I ain't taking no bitch on no date. You gonna give me the pussy or you gonna get the stepping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you. So now, if you don't want to believe me, Star, there's a video out.
Sir, I'm letting you speak. Hold on a second. Sir. I'm letting you speak.
What?
How old are you? How old are you?
Me, I'm 39.
Well, it's not a question of do I believe you or not. Speak your piece, my nigga. Are you married? Tell us about the home that you own.
Yeah, I'm married. I've been married for 20 years.
Okay. Do you own
My
a
wife
home?
started acting up, so I had to separate.
Okay, so you're separated. You're separated, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, separate.
Who got the house? Or are you renting?
I mean, she got the place. It was up. It don't matter, though.
No, it matters, sir. Slow down. She got the house after you paid the mortgage for how many years?
How many kids?
No, how many years were you paying? How many years were you paying the mortgage and she got the house and you're out in the fucking streets? How many years were you paying mortgage?
I don't pay shit.
How many years were you paying the mortgage, sir? Don't play that cute little game. You were paying the mortgage. Don't cap.
She was paying half and I was paying half.
Exactly.
I'm being honest.
How many years?
I don't sit up.
How many years?
How many years? Maybe out of them years, we've been separated. We've been separated for 8 years about. Maybe like I think 12, 13.
You're still paying the mortgage because your name is still on the deed. You're still paying half child support.
Listen, Star. I could bring my wife online. She's paying her bills, whatever she needs. If she asks me for it, I give it to her. Ain't no alimony, ain't none of that shit going on.
Okay.
You know,
Come
shit.
on.
My son was just telling me. I see why you left her. You know, because he living. But like I
Fuck it, sir. Go in on her. Don't say her name. Go in on her. Let's see if you really about that.
like
Go in
Star,
on her.
let me tell you.
No. Go in on your
Tell you
ex.
the rest. Let me.
Go in on her.
Huh?
Fuck the algorithm. Go in on her.
My son.
You was paying a mortgage for how many years with her? A decade? A decade?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
and you got no equity. Come on.
No, she pays. No, if I need something today, if I fall on my ass and I need some gas money, she gonna send that money through the Cash App. My wife is loyal. Even though we ain't together, we best
Let me send
friends.
let me send this bum ass nigga $50, but I got the house.
Listen, Star.
Let me send this bum ass nigga a car fare so he can ride the train, the iron horse to work, but I got the house.
The whole point is, you know, if I wanted to stay with my wife, I could have stayed with her.
Stop the cap, sir. Call her right now. I got time. Call her right now. Call her. I got time. Call her.
She ain't gonna
Call her. Right now. Call her. I got time.
She ain't gonna pick up because she getting mad because my son is like, you know, acting like me. So she blaming me for the way he acts.
Sir, she got the house. She ain't mad. She just curving you. What does this nigga want now?
Huh?
She's curving you. She ain't mad. She got the house. Is the house?
I don't call her. We don't listen, Star.
I'm good.
We don't call each other unless it's about the children. Gotcha. I'm glad she got over me because when we was breaking up, that was the worst nightmare of my life. Because when you're breaking up with a female, they just don't want to accept it.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey man, I appreciate the call.
They don't want to accept.
I appreciate the call.
Especially if it's another girl.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Hey, but Star,
You see, hang on a second, Steve. Hold on. I got to bring folks in. They're sending in donations. I think he's a liar and a nigger, but, you know, I appreciate the call. Hi, Patrice. I got your donation. Shakira, I see you in the live chat. Do you want to call in, Shakira, and promote your book? I have it right here. Shakira, I keep your book close. If you want to call in, just shoot me an email. If not, thank you for being in the live chat, okay? Guys, on the screen, another one of my sponsors, www.smartlandbuyers.com. I say again, www.smartlandbuyers.com, okay? Steve, you had something to say, yes? Steve the Dean.
Oh no, yeah, I had something to say. I was saying I'd call my wife if you want to. If you could interview her if you want, you know. So
I mean,
but anyway, what I was saying that a lot of guys don't understand is that they don't understand that a woman before they meet her has values, morals, and what she has been taught by her environment.
Okay.
So when they meet that woman, they're meeting her environment. They're not meeting what she could be if they had a little bit of leadership in them. You need leadership skills in this game. You can't just let a woman do what she wants to do. So if a woman acts out, she's acting out to see what kind of man you are. And if you're going to buckle and run like a little chick, how is she going to respect you?
Well, listen, Steve, if you want to call your wife and get her on the line, I got time. And what is she going to tell us? Is she going to...
Yeah, I'll let you ask her. I mean, you know what I mean? I'll have my wife call into the show.
Okay, call her up.
I'll have her call into the show right now.
Let's go. Troll babies.
And I'll bring her in.
Okay, I'm going to read some cash apps. Hang on a second, guys. Nate from Michigan. Salute to the throwaway show. Yeah, I'm dumbing out tonight, man. Jay Rel, I got your donation. Okay. Are they not the same here and overseas? Well, you know, Jay Rel, there's data that shows a lot of these women in different countries are educated. They're not just, prostitutes and uneducated. I think the
Star, she's on the line, sir.
Hey there, good evening.
Hello.
Hey, who am I speaking to? Is it Mrs. Steve the Dean Williams? Who am I speaking to?
Yes.
Okay, so
how are you?
I'm good. Do you use Steve's last name, Williams? You guys have been together for decades, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're talking about the Passport Bros. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them or not, but Steve and I have a lot of history. Steve's a great guy. Let me just ask you, are you an agreeable woman with Steve? Is Steve the man of the house? Do you follow Steve's direction, Steve's lead? Do you respect Steve? Those are the basic questions.
I would say absolutely yes. He's the man in the house. I think that's part of the problem with so many kids and teenagers and young adults today is they were raised where the man wasn't the man of the house, and then the kids have no rules, they have no boundaries, they have no respect for authority or their elders.
Right.
So yes.
Okay. Now, I've been a supporter of Steve's over the years, and he supports me as well, so I'm going to be, respectful. Have you and Steve ever done a show together as a couple? Because you have, from what I can see, harmony. Have you guys ever done a show together? Steve, you can chime in also if you want to.
A show like a... No. I have a corporate job.
Okay, so you play the background. Steve does his thing, and you trust him more or less.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Steve, anything else you want to bring to the table about your wife? I thank you for bringing her on the line. We're talking about the Passport Bros. Steve is against the Passport Bros, guys. If you're just now tuning in. Steve?
Well, let's get her opinion because she doesn't know. Well, babe, what do you think about a guy that will go overseas to be with a woman and thinks that the women here they can't get? I mean, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think you're creating a false scenario if you're going to you're let's say saving someone, bringing them to be a citizen, whatever you're doing, and then trying to force them to fit into your world. It's doomed to fail. You got to learn to get along with somebody that's here. They're women here. It's just you're not looking. They're not.
No, they just ain't gamed up, baby. They just ain't got no game.
But now hang on a second, Mrs. Williams. To be fair, you, Steve, and myself, we are from a different generation. Can you tell us how old you are, or is that private information?
Do they know how old you are, honey?
Yeah. Well, we're
the same age.
the same. I say yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we're the same age. We're the same age.
Well, can she tell me how old she is? I'm just asking.
Sure, I'm 52 years old.
Okay. So we're from a different time. We're from a time where, people had parameters, a stronger moral compass, and, I would imagine you're not on Facebook and Instagram, you're doing the most, and that sort of stuff. So I applaud you for your honesty and for chiming in, but our focus tonight is the younger generation, the passport bros, and I have no problem with them going abroad, seeking out companionship, more so agreeable women. But thank you for calling in. I don't want to hold you up too long, but just thank you for calling in or being available to us.
All right.
And Star, I just want to say last thing.
Yeah.
I always ask the guys, what are women doing that is so bad that you cannot correct their behavior? And nobody's ever said anything. What are they possibly doing to these young men that they can't correct their behavior?
Okay. Good night, Mrs. Williams.
So,
thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you, Star. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, Steve. Your banner for your platform is in my community section, folks. This is my homie Steve, the Dean Williams. And Steve, when are you going live again?
Matter of fact, I'm going live in about 20 minutes to teach these guys about mastering themselves so they can learn how to get women everywhere, even on Mars.
I'm sure you have done, but if not, have you ever done a show on? Have you ever done a show on a bitch who just doesn't learn?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every woman should come out of the thing with one foot out the door. You gotta show these women that you're not going to tolerate things. That's the problem. There's no tolerance.
A bitch who just doesn't learn. Bitch, I've tried, and bitch, as a result, I have to leave you and take all of your shit.
You just say goodbye.
Steve, good to talk to you, man. Have a great night. Thank you, Steve.
All right, thank you, Star, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
Okay, all right. Steve the Dean Williams tapping in, man. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think we about to turn all the way up. 713. Good evening. Is that my nigga?
You got you, man. I got you. What's up with it? Can you hear me?
Dope man. Hoodboxoffice.com. You got my email earlier? You got my email?
Man, I just got it, man. I just woke up.
Okay. People know you from hoodboxoffice.com. You're somewhere in Asia, or should we say Thailand? What do you want to say, dope man?
I'm in Asia, man, because I move around. So I'm not just in one place. I'm Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia,
Okay.
Japan. Yeah.
You've got yourself a stable of lady boys, can you give us some insight with regards to the passport bros? Dope man, please.
Okay. I'm going to give you the real insight, man, because I'm over here with it.
Come
what
on.
I'm talking about?
Come on.
I've been over here with it. I've been over here with it for 5 years, man, and we know these guys. These guys are under a different name. These guys are the guys that couldn't get a girl in high school. These are the guys that couldn't get a girl in America. These are the guys that have a hard time, like the dean just said, the hard time checking these girls. They don't understand that the girls are not the problem, it's the niggas that are the problem. So what they did is they found a way to be cool. And they just called it passport bros. Now the problem that we're having is they're putting every nigga with a passport under the umbrella of the passport bros, which makes it become a target. So they got niggas at 70 years old that was doing this shit before these young niggas is doing it. And that the problem is they ran over here and they would start to get girls. They didn't know how to act, and they turned back around and start insulting the black women in America. I'm like, nigga, I don't just want Asian women. I just don't want Spanish women. I want black, white, Puerto Rican, everybody just a freaking. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just some niggas that just don't know how to act, Star. That's all it is, man. And the thing is, we understand that it's not just what we see. It's more to it. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is tricking. That's what they really doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my channel was dedicated to in the beginning. The Tom Yum LeChun. See, niggas don't understand that Tom Yum is a Thai
Okay.
deal, and the LeChun is a Philippine deal, and we just put it together. But the deal is, if they go to the channel, they'll be able to see that I'm interviewing these sex workers, I'm interviewing these lady boys, and they, you know, these passport bros are spending the night with these lady boys. You know what I'm talking about? And they not.
Now let me jump in for a second, Dope Man, because it sounds like you're coming down on your clientele. They're spending money. There's no shootouts, tussling. I mean, to my knowledge, there's no murder. So this is your clientele, the passport bros. They come over there wherever you are, and prostitution is legal, I would imagine, yes?
Nah, it's not legal, but it's not, you know, they're not prosecuted. You know what I'm trying to say? But on the books, it's not legal.
Okay.
It's not legal on the books.
So
you say that.
So you're saying, because you're in Thailand and other places, you're saying that the guys who come there are just coming to trick. They're not coming for love. I see guys going there and finding happiness. And listen, let me say this. Let me jump out the fucking window. A lot of females are prostituting, even here in the States. If they're trying to get up in a fancy car, trying to get some fucking jewelry, trying to get flued out, those are prostitutes. They may not call themselves prostitutes. Those are prostitutes. So you're coming down on the passport bros? I just want to be clear.
No, the main thing I'm against is the fact that they putting every nigga with a passport under the umbrella of passport bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
so because they don't.
You're hating.
Right.
You're hating on your
Well,
clientele.
I mean, you can call it hating. I'm trying to distinguish. I'm trying to distinguish you, Star. I'm trying to distinguish. You can't put hate in my name, Star. You know what I'm saying? Hate don't mix with this.
My nigga, Dope Man.
Hate don't mix with
hating.
I'm just saying.
Hating.
Hate,
oh,
hey, Star.
Dope Man.
Star,
Come on.
Star. Hate don't mix with great. You know what I'm talking about? So we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? We gonna just, but we gotta keep it real on these niggas. Star, listen, man. Star, trust me, man. These niggas doing a lot of shit. And then you know what? I don't want to just say it's the passport bros. It's niggas that's in the passport bros that just snuck in. You know, it started out as a good thing, but look, Star, this is the real indicator. When the last time you call a nigga bro? When the last time you called a nigga? So you can tell what kind of niggas these are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I never call a nigga bro. So that lets you know it's a new generation of niggas, it's a new type of nigga. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We done said so, when I was over here, we were saying niggas in Thailand. Niggas in the Philippines. That's what we was calling. Right. You know what I mean? So these niggas that came and said, okay, we gonna call it. So they fucking up the program, because now when you go through immigration, they see you a black dude with a passport. They just, oh, you one of these passport bros. So it's just making it hard for niggas to move around, Star. So that's why I gotta come against it. It ain't about no clientele. Some shit ain't worth money. Some shit ain't worth money.
Now hang on a second, Dope Man. You know I fuck with you heavy. You and I got history, a lot of history. So with regards, let's take, sex workers off the table. The quality of men that are going out there, hundreds, thousands, if you will, are fed up with American women, whether they be black, Caucasian, Hispanic, whatever. And there are other females here making videos getting at the passport bros. So do you find their assessment of things to be valid? The females.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, to a certain extent, man. But listen, they not far off. They might get.
You're taking the side of a bitch. You're taking the side of a
bitch.
Listen,
a bitch is a bitch, man. But we can't be stupid. You know what I'm talking about? So if the bitch got something to come out her mouth that's worth listening to, Star, we gotta pay attention. We can't just overlook a bitch because she's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We can find.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Yeah. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, that's fine, Star. But listen, at this game over here, let me explain something to you, man. I just did an interview with a black Filipino bitch on my channel just last night, and the bitch was saying she will work as a wife. That was it. That was her thing. You know what I'm saying? And she's bad as fuck, and she said she will work as a wife. I said, what will you do? Cook, clean. I said, well, I don't need a bitch to do all that. What else can you do? You know what I'm saying? So they are, that's so whether a nigga came over to trick, it's going to be an agreement. They're going to have an agreement with this bitch that they, for the love, it's going to be in exchange for the money. It ain't like I told her where I come from. Bitches do, when they love you, they do shit for free. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't charging niggas when they do care about you.
If I can jump in for a second, Dope Man, we have respect for each other, but we disagree on this one right here. Me and Pimpin' Ken, a.k.a. Kenny Ivory, Don Magic Juan, I used to see them when early 80s, 11th Avenue, 38th Street down there in Manhattan, the old Greyhound bus center. And we would always tell her, bitch, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. So all of this now, you know, listening to a bitch, that's foreign to me. That's foreign to me.
But listen.
Let me say that again. Bitch, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. Break yourself, bow your head, and follow my direction. Bitch, there's no upgrading from this right here. Now, let me ask you a question, Dope Man. I forgot to ask Steve the Dean this. Let me ask you a question. Why did Jay-Z cheat on Beyonce? If she's the baddest bitch, bae, the queen, why did Jay-Z have to cheat on the bitch? She's a bitch.
Man, niggas get tired of eating pizza every day. Niggas get tired of going to see the same movie every day. Niggas get tired of the same shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Pussy is only good for so long to the same nigga. So it's got to be a new nigga to enjoy it like he did the first time. You know what I'm talking about, man? And so I can understand why Jay-Z did what he did. He got his money, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't I listen, dog, I guarantee you, if Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, he would be a passport bro. You know what I'm saying? And
I have to disagree with you again, Dope Man. Hang on, we having ourselves a conversation tonight. I have to disagree. You said you get tired of pizza every night, yes?
Hey, that's what I do. I get tired.
Okay, hang on. I want to respond. We having
money. I don't get tired of money. I don't get tired of money.
Hang on. No, bitch, I'll eat the same pizza every night. Bitch, I'll eat the same motherfucking stroganoff. But watch your mouth, bitch. Watch your mouth, bitch.
Hey,
hang on. I want to finish my point. Okay. See, Beyonce got to run in her mouth, you know. Hoe-ass niggas gassing her up, her stylist, her makeup artist, and all that bullshit. The bitch got to doing too much. I don't need other pussy. If you the baddest bitch, I'm fucking you for 10, 20 years. I'm stingy with the dick, bitch. I don't have to give this dick to nobody else. You that bitch. Bitch, you're selling a gazillion records. This dick I'm only giving to you, but watch your fucking mouth. You see, Beyonce was slick with the mouth. She's a Houston bitch. Oh, they talk back, just like Atlanta bitches. They talk back. And that's, in my opinion, that's why Jay-Z cheated on her. He couldn't control the bitch's mouth, and she didn't watch her fuck him up. I want you to finish up, and on the screen I got subscribed to Tom Yum Lachon. Yes, I got that spell right?
Hey, yeah, man. Look, I got over 900 bitches over there, man, and they all of Asian persuasion, and we get.
You got bitch niggas with wigs too. You got lady boys, niggas with wigs.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, we that's a whole nother show. But one thing I'm gonna do is back up to this. One thing that. Hey, Star, because you popping shit tonight, man.
Yeah.
So I got to come at you.
Yeah, come on.
Look, check this out.
Hold
on. One thing you, Pimpin' Ken, and Bishop got in common. Nigga, I ain't never did this. Nigga, I'm outside the country with it. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm letting you know how I go over here, Star. See, you get too. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going to mix it with the niggas doing the station. We ain't going to mix it with what's going over here. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to let you and Ken and Bishop do that over there, and I'm going to do this over here. But if you want to know about this over here, then you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like I got a less of a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it for a fee. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm glad you got on this shit, Star, and I'm glad I caught the show, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Star, but listen, man, I just really want to appreciate you, man.
Salute,
because,
man. Salute.
I got a lot of my. If niggas go there, they gonna see a lot of that Star Report in my game.
Right.
To take some of that game. Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Because I ain't never scared, and I'm doing what I do. So y'all go check it out, man. It's on there. I ain't begging niggas to do shit. You better get with it, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And Star, we got to talk about your man one day.
Who's that? Who's that?
Know, rest in peace, Simple. You know what I'm saying?
That was my nigga. That was my nigga, man. That was my nigga, man.
Well, man, you know what? Now, hold on.
Let's do that Sunday.
Because he got that kid.
Let's do that Sunday.
Okay.
Let's do that Sunday. I know.
All right, I got you.
Do that Sunday, man. Salute.
All right,
Salute.
salute.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Appreciate
Salute.
it,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Okay. All right. Folks, we talking that talk tonight. Troll babies, am I doing too much? Should I shut it down? Can I take a break? Reset the show? Ozzy Osbourne has retired from touring. Holy shit. I'm glad I saw him live twice. Great concerts, both times. Bark at the Moon. Dun, 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 dun. Man, that was an incredible tour. And so was No Rest for the Wicked. For those who, know rock and roll and that sort of jazz. Precision Healthcare Solutions, thank you for your donation. Do you want to call in? I appreciate you, your donations. Thank you. Janet, where's Janet? Troy, I got your donation. I bet Steve and Dana. Okay, I don't want to call people names, but thank you, Troy. Thank you so much. Janet Ariate, we talking about the Passport Bros. Where's Florida Boy J? Hold on a second. Is Florida Boy J on the line? FBJ, what's poppin', nigga? Where are you? Hold on. I'm riding on these bitches tonight. Are you calling in? I'm supporting the Passport Bros. These bitches out here so worried about somebody going to another motherfucking country to find an agreeable bitch. Well, bitch, I can't talk to you no more, bitch. You got your mouth poked out, I'm waking up to a headscarf every fucking day. You doing this goofy shit. What is that? The bitch is always patting the fucking, the top of the goddamn, the headscarf, and then they do that stupid ass sound. Is that my alleged cousin? Derek's got your donation. I agree with number 9. He is a water rafter, and he ran from his home to smash bear-built white queens. Derek's, where are you? Call in. Let's go there tonight. I'm riding with the Passport Bros, man. Terry, I got your donation. Hey, Shakira, one of my sponsors. Hold on a second. Is that Shakira Ruiz? Are you on the line?
I'm here.
Hey, girl, never mind me jumping out the window. Let's talk about this book. This is a great book, based on a true story, based on true events. Let's go, girl. Don't pay me no mind.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, the show is great. The show is great tonight. I'm really enjoying it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on and promote your book.
My book, everybody. Yeah, my book is on Amazon right now.
Okay.
It's on Amazon Kindle also for the ebook version, but it's called Pay for Play: Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
And it's an urban survival story about 4 young sisters who try to pay for school through the world of BDSM, and it's filled with a lot of taboo subjects as well as drama and mystery, and it's definitely a good read. It's very, very entertaining, and it moves pretty quickly. So so far people have been loving it, and I just want to thank you to everybody who's bought it. And
absolutely,
if you haven't bought it, I definitely think it's worth it's worth a look.
Yeah. There's a link in my community section, folks, to her book. And let me just, I was looking for my email address for other people who want to, promote books and things. Again, based on true events.
Yes.
you're not totally saying this was your world, but you've had some dabblings. In your opinion, men who you may have encountered, to put this book together, as far as them going overseas to find love or a traditional family, what are your thoughts? You've got experience in this world, please.
So honestly, I think that's just the nature of a man is to try to look for a fantasy, but a fantasy always becomes old after a while.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so I don't fault men for going overseas, because I personally believe in traditional roles. I believe women, should be traditionally feminine and men should be traditionally masculine. And I think sometimes when it comes to submission, I think especially in the U.S., women are so used to being in their masculine that maybe, they don't know how to receive a man who's in their masculine.
Okay.
So they might be uncomfortable with it. So that might be, the reason why there's a pushback.
Mm-hmm.
But I think ultimately, also, see, this is the thing too. I noticed that a lot of times men who complain about women who tend to be in their masculine, they want to be on this they're not really 100% in their masculine, to be honest with you. They want a woman to,
Okay.
they want, you know what I'm saying? They want a woman to be like a 50-50 woman.
Yeah.
And I think like if a woman is taken care of in that sense, and I'm not talking about, necessarily giving her things that are unnecessary, but if a woman is taken care of and she can relax herself and to the point where she's in her feminine, I don't think a man will receive that much, pushback from a woman. At least not, not from me.
You've called in before. You are a woman of a certain age. You're not as old as me, but have you found in your experience that a nice guy is a good guy? Do you want a nice guy? You're not married right now, right? You have a daughter, a teenager.
I'm not married. I'm a divorcee. I'm single.
Do you like nice guys, or do you want a roughneck to choke you and spit in your mouth and blow it out and blow it out the frame? Let's talk that talk tonight.
Well, you know what? Let's talk that talk. In the bedroom, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? In the bedroom, that's different.
Let's go.
But I want to say,
let's go. Talking that talk tonight. Goddamn.
Yes.
Choke.
In the bedroom, that's definitely
choke me, daddy. Stick it in the rear. Stick it in deep, nigga.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, stick it in deep.
I think at least for me. Yeah, why not? I feel like I as a woman, I want to feel like a man.
Stick it in so deep, I gotta wear a diaper, nigga. Right?
Listen, whatever it takes, right? But but me personally, like I said before, like in the bedroom, it's different from like, just the day to day, like, running the house, who, what position he plays, what position I play. I would respect, I respect a man who can speak up for himself. I don't want a man that I can walk all over. I tell you that.
Right.
That I'm not attracted to that. But that doesn't mean that he, he has to be a jerk either, Like, I think there's a balance with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shakira.
So,
Shakira. Yeah. You're from where again? What state are you born and raised in?
So originally I'm from Honduras.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But I was raised in Brooklyn.
Oh. Girl, stop the bullshit. You're Brooklyn girl. You like jerks. You like jerks. You were in Brooklyn at what age? Middle school, high school? At what age did you go to Brooklyn?
Oh, I came here when I was a baby. I was like 1 year old. I was a 1 year old. Yeah.
You're Brooklyn. You grew up around Clara Barton, Erasmus, all those schools, right? Niggas hollering at you, grabbing on you. Yo, shorty.
I went to Brooklyn Tech.
Brooklyn, yeah. Okay, so you were a little uppity. Yo, shorty, come here, right? Grabbing your arm, and you say, "Get off me," but in reality, that's your type, right? That's your type.
I mean, I appreciate a man who's assertive, a man who is a good leader. Definitely, you know, I don't want a man to second guess himself.
Right.
Right.
You want a guy to call you when you're at work and say, "Yo, be home by 7." Be home by 7. You're gonna get butt naked and get up in some heels and don't fucking be late. That's the type of nigga you like. Don't fucking be late.
You know what? Every once in a while, why not? Yeah. Every once in a while.
Niggas start doing too much.
No.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, you're saying, go ahead.
But don't do too much. Don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we could play around with it, but don't take it too far all the time. You know what I mean?
Before you go, guys, in the community section, Shakira Ruiz, her book, Pay for Play, Dungeons and Dragons. Before you go, do you see yourself getting married again? Not that I'm pressuring you, but do you see yourself, you know, getting married again?
I do see myself getting married again because, you know, I believe in marriage. You know, unfortunately, my first marriage failed. But I believe that marriage is it is one of the building blocks of society. So I believe that it's important and it's necessary for us to have some sort of, you know, structure and some sort of like civility in society, you know?
Can I say that sounds great, but your daughter is how old again?
My daughter is 11.
Okay. That sounds great what you're saying. In my opinion, I think you should raise your daughter. Don't worry about getting married. And after she turns 18 and gets out the house or goes to college, start fucking niggas 10 years younger than you and have some fun, girl, all right?
You know, I'll think about that.
Thank you for calling in, and thank you for being a good sport.
All right, thank you a lot.
Okay,
I appreciate it.
Okay, bye now. It's one of my sponsors, folks. Troll babies, am I doing too much tonight? Should I shut the show down? Am I being too vile, too vulgar? Everybody doesn't want to be married. And what does she say? Something about fantasies get old? No, they don't. I'm 58. Bitch, I want you to get up in these fucking heels. Twirl, dip, and bend over, bitch, as I jerk my joystick and skeet on your leg. TMI. Terry, I got your donation. Thank you, Terry. Energy God, peace, got your donation. Okay, what number are you calling it from? Energy God, he says call in Passport Bros. What area code, sir? I want you on the line, sir. Please send me an email and say, I'm on the line, big nigga. Okay, I spoke to Dope Man. Hold on. Troy got your donation. Steve is pimping that milk of magnesia. # church. Folks, I'm as old as dust. I remember Kenny Ivory back in the days pimping Ken. Oh, he was something. He used to come on the track, 11th Avenue, 38th Street, down there with the old, this is Manhattan I'm talking about, old Greyhound bus station. We're over there at the diner playing Pac-Man in the fucking lobby, playing Pac-Man, skied up and geeking. And Kenny Ivory was talking to these hoes. Nico, are you calling in? Passport Bros are staying overseas, not coming back. Hey, I support them. Autumn Saints Entertainment, are you calling in? Extended show tonight, goddamn. Let's go there. 706, thank you for your donation. Are you there? 706. Good evening.
Yo, what's up, Star?
Sir, I'm on one. Let you know right now. I'm a little out there, okay? I'm a little out there.
Yeah. So I've been listening to your show. You talking about the Passport Bros. I just wanted to chime in here.
Okay, but can you get off the Puerto Rican headset or this speakerphone? Pick it up, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Fuck.
Can you hear me?
It's a little better. Go ahead, sir. You were saying? Go ahead.
All right, yeah. I just wanted to chime in on the Passport Bros conversation.
Yeah.
So my first point is, with all due respect to Steve, he's kind of been out of the game for a minute, so he doesn't really understand like the dynamics between like dating younger women and the guys who are talking about passport bros. They're in a certain age demographic, so they're usually gonna be between like that 18 to maybe 35 range,
right?
And then you have like older guys as well. And like dealing with these young women is a whole different ballgame because now they've got social media, they got validation from everywhere.
Right.
So a lot of guys have realized that, and they have realized that, hey, you can just go overseas and actually get a girlfriend who's gonna be humble, because like a lot of these women,
you can get a whore. Yeah. They're all whores. They're all whores, sir. They're all fucking whores. Come on.
Yeah. And then like the last woman, bless her heart, and she's talking about doing the second marriage thing, and it's like the likelihood of second marriages failing is 60%. So like you have a higher likelihood to divorce when the divorce rates are already high in the States. So and then my other point is the women who hate on the passport bros, they all have a similar look. A lot of times they're overweight baby mamas, who are like bald headed. They got some like weird dyed hair going on. They have
these hoes out here with gray hair on the vagina. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Yeah, man.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
and they want. Yeah, and they want like young black men to cuff this and like save them from being a single mom and stuff. I heard Dr. Umar talking about black men need to be polygynous so that they can be stepdaddies, and I'm like, no, like nobody's gonna be a stepdaddy to like multiple baby mamas. Like that doesn't make sense. You want women who don't have kids if you're gonna be polygynous, man. It's crazy, but and something that I always say on my
hang on a second, sir. You're going a little too fast. Slow down.
Okay.
Slow down. They're all whores. Can we agree? Can we start right there? They're all whores.
I'm not gonna say all, but what I do like.
I just said they're all whores and they're all bitches, including the ones we come from. An Italian bitch gave birth to me, and she used to tune me up. My father never hit me, but that Italian bitch used to whack me with the fucking marinara spoon. Pow! Pow! They're all bitches. Come on.
Yeah, like what I like to say is, Generation Z women have the digital footprint of an adult film actress. So, like, once they hit 18, a lot of them are going straight to OnlyFans or IG or TikTok or whatever, and doing like some host shit, like you saying. So what are guys supposed to do? Like, we trying to find something that's not all.
Mama Duck is up on OnlyFans, nigga. Mama Duck.
Right.
The fuck is the world coming to? And niggas are and niggas are paying her. God almighty.
Yeah, so and like niggas just woke up to the passport bros, like realizing that they don't have to put up with like the leftist feminist like slut walking hoes and shit like that. Like we don't got to put up with that no more. So, they've just gone to.
Are you a podcaster, sir? Who am I talking to? Do you have a show?
Yeah. I got multiple channels, but the one
promote your show.
Is Reclaim Your Throne.
Promote your platform. Slow it down. Say it again.
Okay, yeah. I got a fitness channel called #Reclaim Your Throne. You can go check me out. Yeah, go check me out on YouTube.
Hang on. You're rushing. #Reclaim Your Throne. That's a fitness channel?
Yeah. We talk about fitness, dating, all that stuff. So, shows every single day. We go live all the time.
So you're filming inside the gym?
So I got videos of me in the gym. Then I got like podcast type stuff or just me like reacting to videos and shit.
What state are you filming in?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay. There's a lot of weirdo niggas in the fucking gyms, and like I don't know if you're on roids or not. I'm on Pharmacess 300, and I get fucking, I get aggy. Is it me? Is it the roids? There's a lot of weirdos in the fucking gyms in Atlanta. Do you ever cover the fucking weirdos? These goofy ass niggas, reckless eyeballing you. You know, niggas with locks and walking around butt ass naked in the fucking bathroom. Do you cover that shit on your podcast?
I don't talk about that type of shit. I don't spend too much time in the damn locker rooms. I just do my shit and get out.
Nor do I, but it's like, you go to fucking choke this snake in the goddamn bathroom, and some scrawny ass fucking niggas walking around with locks, butt ass naked, and say, "Yo, put a towel on you." Anyway, I'm sorry, man. Just get
that's wild.
Yeah, man. Just finish up. I'm wilding, man. Okay, finish up. You were saying.
Yeah, but I mean, and there was like recently, if we want to talk about gyms, there was just a story where like this girl was trying to like embarrass this dude, saying that he was like creeping on her and stalking her at the gym and stuff. And then she had to come out and apologize.
I saw that.
Yeah, some Twitch bitch streaming. And like this bitch got an OnlyFans or some only shit where she's showing pussy. So like like you said, a lot of these hoes are online. They're like basically prostitutes. And they don't want to be treated like that in person, but that ain't how it works, especially when, like, niggas find all your shit out there. Like, men don't want to raise families with that. Like, who want to raise a family with a bitch who easily can be seen butt naked, getting fucked, whatever. And I always like to say, like, you know, do
you do prank videos in the gyms? And how often are you in the gyms in Atlanta? Do you do prank videos?
Probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
You're a gym rat 5 days a week? You're a gym rat.
Yeah, because I used to play football and shit like that. Right. Just trying to stay in shape.
Yeah. Can I give you an idea? You won't owe me anything. Can I give you an idea?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Just start asking guys in the gym in Atlanta. Just walk up to them and say, "Hey, can you stop looking at me? I'm trying to work out. Can you please just stop?" And and film them. Like, you could put your phone around your neck and just say, "Can you stop looking at me?" I bet you would go viral with that shit in Atlanta. It's insane. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, no cap.
Hey, man, I'm doing too much, man. Thank you for calling. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I'm out there right now. Let me take a quick break. Go get some water. Come right back. Oh, I got a sponsor that has returned. My sponsors return, folks, because they get results, okay? My sponsors return because they get results. And I have a brand new banner for this sponsor coming up tomorrow, okay? www.songsthatwork.info. .info. This is a very, very important site for artists, songwriters, managers, labels, and executives. Okay, I'll be right back. Boss Hog back in the building. Throwaway show tonight. For real, folks. I'm supporting the Passport Bros. Can I get a Passport Bro to call in and say, fuck these bitches? Steve the Dean damn near caping for a bitch. Dope man hating on niggas. Can I get a Passport Bro to call in and say, man, I'm looking for happiness overseas. I don't give a fuck if she was gangbanged, was selling her ass. The bitch knows her place. They're all bitches. Oh, wait, Dyrex. Where's Dyrex, man? Hold on a second. Let's go there tonight, Dyrex. Come on. Let's go.
Yo.
Let's go, man.
Good evening. Good evening, cuz.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing, man. What's cracking?
Hey, listen. Passport Bros are actually needed. Like I said in the live chat, we need shame. You know what I mean? Back in the days, in the 70s, women shamed. Women shamed. The old women shamed. younger women. You know what I'm saying?
Well.
The husbands and the fathers shamed. You notice I put on I'm as fucked up as you, but I'm speaking in my normal tone, my tone I use at work. I love seeing you all fucked up, but we need shame. And these young ladies, I have 2 young daughters. They need to learn that you need to be shamed. And brothers are jumping over there on the passports, and they just going to bring some fucking immigrants back over here. And
Give him a second, folks. He's got the Bobby Brown jaw. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Nigga. Anyway, but I enjoy the fact that this is irking these young ladies to actually be shamed. And like, yo, you need to correct your behavior. You need to correct yourself. Correct yourself, young ladies. I got 2 young daughters. And you know what?
I know.
What I do in my house, and you saw the email I sent to you. And
You've got a beautiful family, Darrix, all jokes aside. Hey. You got a beautiful family, all jokes aside, man.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
But right now we're talking about these bitches and the fact that the passport bros,
Yeah, they're all bitches.
They're younger guys.
You said that 100%. My mother was a bitch.
Yeah.
My grandmother was a bitch.
A bitch.
That's how I learned it. I learned.
Bitch, I'm doing my homework. I'm only 8 years old. Cut me some slack. Bitch. Come on.
Nah. No, my grandfather used to say some wild shit in front of my grandmother, and I saw what she looked like. Yo, my grandmother was a bad bitch. Like
My
she was
grandmother
a pretty
was. My mother's
woman.
mother was a bitch. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
And then I didn't understand how this old nigga is talking. I'm like fucking 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years old. And he's just saying anything. He lived in separate rooms and shit from it. You know what I mean? He was pissed when we had to come over there, and he would give up his room because he had the TV in his room. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo. But
No, I had my own room and my own TV growing up. I don't know what you mean. But hang on a second.
no, I did too.
My grandmother, I went to Martha's Vineyard. I spent a bunch of summers on Martha's Vineyard in the 70s as a kid, but I remember
the Inkwell.
Hang on. No.
The Inkwell.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that was
Me too.
before the Inkwell. Now, hang on a second. I remember I'm in the shower. I'm like fucking 8 years old. And my grandmother, this bitch, before I even get out the shower, she comes in the goddamn bathroom and she's putting down a fucking mat so I don't get her floor wet.
Yep. Yeah.
And I said to myself,
Me-
I
meanwhile-
said, what's wrong with this bitch? What's wrong with this bitch?
He'll start.
I'm here washing my bald scrotum, bitch. Cut me some slack. Go ahead.
Cause I should have ran for the hills when I went to Brooklyn. When I went to Brooklyn, and my ex's mother had a wall-to-wall carpet in the bathroom. That's when I knew. I was just like Jamaican, and any Jamaican could tell me that they don't have wall-to-wall carpet in the bathroom.
I don't know what
How the
you're
hell do you
talking
clean
about.
the floor?
Hold on a second. Emmanuel, what area code? Hold on a second. What area code? Where are you, man? Hold on. What area code are you calling from? I want passport bros on the line tonight. Don't cut these bitches no slack. Okay, you were saying, Darrix, go ahead.
Yeah, well, there's slowly everything's starting to change, man. I went to the cardiologist about a month ago, and this 42-year-old white chick was like, I'm 42 years old, and I don't have a man, and so I'm black, so I'm just supposed to be like, oh, white bitch, I'll scoop you up. I was like, damn. That's fucked up.
What part of Jersey was this in? Because you're from Jersey. What part of Jersey was this old bitch in?
Montclair I'm not going to say the name,
Right,
but
okay.
Montclair.
Montclair, yeah, I know Montclair very well.
Yeah. Everything's in Montclair.
Yeah.
Everything's in Montclair. You know.
I hope you cursed her out and then took her phone number. The fuck can you do for me, bitch?
What the fuck do, bruh? I invest in cocoa butter. That's it. That's all I invest in. Matter of fact, I've read.
Bitch, you got gray roots. What can I do with you? I hope you told her that. What can I do with you?
No, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not rude.
What are you, a size 24 dress, bitch? I don't do charity work.
I allow, if a white man opens the door for me, I allow him to open the door, and I walk right through. I'm like, thanks. I walk through like a bitch.
Ooh. Derek, hang on. Derek, stay there. Micah got your donation.
Yeah.
Women go by and buy a Jamaican on their ladies' trip. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, hold on, Derek, stay there. Okay,
right.
Morehouse Entertainment. I don't do donations under $5, but thanks anyway. I'm gonna refund your money. Thank you. Okay, Daryl, I got your donation. Are you on the line, Daryl? I need somebody to turn the fuck up. Come on, man. Jesus. Daryl, is that you?
Yeah,
Daryl?
you thought I was going. I saw you turned up.
Darrix, hold on.
Yeah, hello?
Is that Daryl? Daryl?
Yeah, I'm here, Star.
Okay, Darrix, hold on, Darrix.
I'm right here.
All right, Daryl, listen, I'm out there tonight. Just, I'm riding with the Passport Bros. What's your perspective here, sir?
Well, listen, I'm not a Passport Bro myself, but I support the Passport Bros movement 100%.
Yeah.
I'm 27 years old. Now, I know there's a big age gap between me and yourself, so my women of this generation, I love women. I'm not hating on these hoes. I love these hoes. I'm going to be honest. But these hoes, I'm telling you, Star, they a different breed. They some big old women, I'll tell you that much. I've been telling people I think they need to pass a law because I see a lot of women nowadays, they wear these pants, right? All types of pants, and they wear them over their belly button. That's why I think most of these women are big.
Okay.
On top of that, a lot of these women got a whole bunch of attitude nowadays. They sit here, they talking about they want a man that make a whole bunch of money, and they broke themselves on OnlyFans shaking their ass. So it's all over the place, all over here. I mean, it's difficult, and it's even tough, I'll be honest. If you're going out with a girl, you got to do so many of these games. Some of these dating coaches, they sit out here, you got to not talk, you got to not text them for 2 weeks, not talk to them for 2 weeks. You got to create some type of shit. And for me personally, listen, if I don't like you on the first date, I'm not even going to bother taking you out on the second date.
Bingo! Hang on a second. I want to jump in. Keyword.
Go ahead,
keyword like. Fuck loving a bitch. If I like you, we'll hang out. I'll help you in life, to some degree, bitch. Don't strive to love a bitch. Love yourself. You feel me? Love yourself.
Right.
I love myself, bitch. I mean, I can like you, Love is the point of selflessness. Back in the days, the old school Southern black men used to say the definition of love is two fools with a misunderstanding. Do you know that? My father used to tell me that.
Nah, first time I'm hearing that.
The definition of love is two fools with a misunderstanding. Fuck love. If I like you, we're good money. We'll hang out. We'll do a little something together if I like you. But bitch, if I don't like you, if you start running your fucking mouth, you start talking slick and greasy, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Bitch, fuck your dog. You feel me?
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Bitch, I'll shoot your fucking fish tank up. Fuck you, bitch.
Right. Yeah, because, growing up, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You finish up, man. Go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, listen, most of my generation, we grown up with a bunch of single moms, so we're more so getting taught to cater to the women. And going out on dates with these women, it's like you said, Star,
you're going out to see if you like the woman, but these women are vicious. I'll be honest. Sometimes they got 2 or 3 dates lined up after that one. Sometimes you take a female to a nice restaurant. Let's just say whatever the case may be, you're just going out for drinks. That's why I stopped taking women out.
Nice restaurant. Whoa. Nice
Yeah.
restaurant.
Well, no, not nice restaurants. Well, let me re-say that. A good restaurant, like an Applebee's or whatever the case may be, right?
Bitch, I'm taking you to Chuck E. Cheese, bitch. Taking to Chuck E. Cheese, bitch. Bitch, bring the kids.
I started seeing that a lot of women that usually when they my friends would tell me when they would go out with you when these women would come back to their house, cock goblin women, before that they went out on a date with a dude. So then I started seeing myself, there was no point in taking women out or spending, money on them, money on them like that. So I just started taking them out on drinks. So I support the Passport Bros movement. It's
what state are you calling in from, sir? What state? What state?
New Jersey, Bayonne, New Jersey.
Okay. Born and raised?
Yes, sir. 27 years, yes, sir.
Well, times are different now, but I applaud you for trying because you have to, find your way. You're not necessarily just going to be the man that you aspire to be, at a young age. Enjoy your life, make mistakes, but just, strive to like a female. If you like her, and she likes you, you can conquer all sorts of obstacles together. But, don't feel the need to, buy her love. Fuck a bitch, man. I'm on that type of times now. You feel me? Don't take a bitch to a Juicy Crab or Papados and try and impress her. Oh, and don't ever take a bitch to Mr. Chow's. Ever. You ever heard of Mr. Chow's?
I'll take that advice.
You ever heard of Mr. Chow's?
Say that again?
Mr. Chow's.
Say that again?
Mr. Chow's. You ever heard? Is that restaurant still around, Mr. Chow's? Hold on a second. Had a bitch ask me to take her to Mr. Chow's.
Yeah, you're the first time ever mentioning Mr. Chow's to me. Yeah, I never heard of that place.
Yeah, that's that.
Was that in Bayonne or?
No, that's that fancy fucking music industry location on East 57th Street. Okay, it's still open. Yeah. There's one on yeah.
Yeah, I can I would join the Passport Bros movement, but my career is primarily over here in New Jersey. So I and I just started it, so I can't even join the movement yet. So I'm out here. I mean, I just gotta hang tight in there, man. Yeah.
All right, man. Good to talk to you. Thank you, man. Salute.
Yeah, have a good one. Salute.
If a bitch ever talks about, hey, I want to go to Mr. Chow's. Bitch, you got me all the way fucked up. Mr. Stingy got you donation. For every bad bitch, there's a nigger tired of her. Church. Hey, Felicia, are you calling? She says, from the back. Oh, my. You're on one. Well, that's what you said when you just want to be totally disrespectful, I don't even want to repeat that shit. Thank you, Felicia. Is that Lucani? This show will be deleted, I assure you. Area code 310. Good evening.
310 Lucani on the check-in.
My nigga, my spear chucking nigga. What's cracking, Lucani? We talking about the Passport Bros, man. Where we going?
Yes, sir. Can I be 100% real?
Man, talk your talk. Fuck that algorithm. Let's go, Lucani. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, Star, I'm going to talk about the dudes, and then I'm going to finish by talking about the female.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, me as an immigrant from where I'm from, as you know, I was
Africa, the Congo. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was brought up to be a simp. All right?
Right.
And I progressed or digressed to becoming a trick and then I turn into a man.
Okay.
One thing that I realized when I was in college, when MySpace started popping, is kind of a difference in how women would interact with men. And I strongly believe it's because men, or the guys were inflating the heads of these women.
Yeah.
For example, calling every woman a queen. You
Oh.
don't even know her
Oh.
because she got a fat ass and she's on MySpace.
Yeah.
Now,
Filling up a bitch's tank. Filling up her tank, gassing her up.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
And eventually we got more social media, and now those queens became escort, porn stars,
thoughts,
thoughts, basically, OnlyFans and all that.
Yeah.
So I say that to say, to a certain extent, men have created that. In addition, we live in a world where it's the internet village. Just because a chick is in some type of village in Sudan doesn't mean she doesn't have Instagram and doesn't know who Kim Kardashian is.
Right.
They know what time it is.
Right.
Okay? They know what time it is, regardless where they are. So I say all that to say this. Women all over the world now, they're all bitches until you marry them. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're in America. I travel, Star.
Yeah.
I travel for pleasure, right?
Yeah.
I go to Europe a lot. I go to Africa, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're all the same. They're all the same.
All the same.
They all want to cheat. They all want to, be banged from the back. They all want to be, abused, used and abused. They all want to do that.
Yeah.
However, because men inflated their heads so much, now you have women that call themselves alpha female.
Oh my God.
So they don't want.
Bitch, you can call yourself whatever you like, but you're not getting a ring, bitch. You can play that little alpha female game. You can tell your friends and however, bitch. But I'm not getting down on a knee and give you no fucking diamond, bitch. So you can play whatever game you want to play. Now, hang on a second, Luke Caney. So you've manifested into the man that you are today. I forget how old are you? I forget, Luke Caney. How old are you?
39.
Okay. Do you see yourself marrying a bitch? Marrying a bitch?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Why?
Definitely.
Why?
I see myself marrying.
Why?
Because I want to procreate. And I want a mother for my children. Yes, I do have to procreate. I'm one of the only ones with my last name at this point in my family.
Right.
We have a lot of females.
Shit.
So I have to procreate.
Okay.
But back to my point, sir, real quick.
I think stepkids are the best, but go ahead.
The only reason to get married.
Yeah, hold on, Darrix, hold on. I think stepkids are the best,
All
but
right.
go ahead and finish up, Luke Caney.
Yes, sir, Star. So I say all that to say, being a passport bro and going overseas, that's not going to get you a submissive woman. That's just going to get you a woman that's going to play you just like you're getting played here in America.
Okay.
All right? So fix yourself. Get in shape. Go to the gym. Do things for yourself. Get to the top of your career. Become a top earner, right?
Hey, Darrix, can you turn that nigger shit down in the background, Darrix? You fuck. Turn that down, man.
That's my HEPA filter.
Yeah, to turn it down.
You want me to cut off my HEPA filter?
No, just turn
no
it
problem.
down, you fuck. That's how Darrix and I talk to each other.
I got you on a-
Turn that shit
okay.
down until I finish with Luke Caney. Go ahead, Luke Caney.
Yeah.
Luke Caney, you talking
guys,
real shit, brother.
Work on yourself, right? Develop yourself. They're different women. Have rules, standards, and regulations.
You're cool.
Right?
Luke Caney, don't let him call you brother. He hates black people. Luke Caney, don't.
No, I don't. No, Luke Caney. Listen, when I talk about ashy foots and I talk about tethers, I ain't talking about Luke Caney is actually
yes,
speaking
you are. Yes, you are, Derek. You're a liar to nigga.
Well,
you're a liar,
at the end of
Derek.
the day, yeah. If we
You're
on a
fucking
one-on-one
liar.
level, y'all go against us, and then it's all about money, and you pressing me
What
for
the
my
hell?
money.
What the hell?
No, but listen, the only reason why you should ever
not
get
done,
married
dude.
as a young
Yeah,
man.
can you let him finish, Derek? Let him finish talking before you
I'm
cut
sorry,
him off.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Luke Caney, finish up.
I'm not
Sorry.
done.
Crazy show tonight.
All right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
I
ain't mean to call you bro because I know you.
Let him talk, Derek.
Damn it, dude! Like,
Let him talk.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Derek. What the
I'm
fuck?
trying to make my point, dude.
Go ahead. I put him on mute. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you don't work on yourself, the female overseas they're gonna play you just like the women out here in America are playing you, because you don't have any rules, regulation about yourself. You a willy-nilly type of nigga, all right? And if you look at a lot of these passport bros, not all of them, they're not in shape, right? They're not top earners in their profession. They have no rules, right? They just want to have a woman for the sake of having a woman, and really for the sake of vagina. A woman is more than vagina, right? If you don't have any rules about yourself, she's gonna walk over you, and your heart's gonna be broken.
Okay,
that's it.
I gave you the last word, Luke Caney, and I appreciate your call, man. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. Okay.
All right.
Luke Caney tapped in. Oh, shit, Mr. Skylar Saunders. Is that Skylar tapping in? Skylar.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, this show is really, really sloppy. Let me get you on the screen, man. Instagram.com/SkylarS. Derek's, hang on, Derek. I want to talk to Skylar. Skylar, what do you want to chime in, man? I'm talking about the passport bros. I salute these younger males, traveling the world to find traditional wives. And mind you, a lot of these females that they're getting intertwined with, they're not from, just third world countries, they're from developing nations, and they have a different set of values. What say you, Skylar Saunders?
First of all, I want to say happy Ayn Rand Day. This was her birthday. She would have been 118. I also want to say happy Groundhog Day.
Okay.
And let's get into this.
Let's go.
I agree with you finally. We finally agree on something. The passport bros are a monumental, I learned that word from a very wise man.
Okay.
Monumental idea.
Yeah.
I'm a Marine. I was trained on if I was deployed, I never deployed. If I was to deploy and go to a foreign land, that you would have to have discipline and not go after these prostitutes and everything like that, But I disagree with that because prostitution should be legal across the board around the world, everywhere.
Facts.
I don't have a problem with these passport bros as long as they're not touching little 9-year-old boys or girls. And
most of the passport bros are black males. That's not the black man's thing for the most part. That's that
you're right. That's the white
European Caucasian thing. Pederasty. We've had those conversations before.
That's true.
But now hang on a second.
Sure.
Females play by a different set of rules. Can we agree on that? Different set of rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in total agreement with you, sir. Yes, sir.
They are the most vicious, vindictive, spiteful, conniving, and backstabbing, species on the planet.
Absolutely.
And they're never going to fully follow your lead. That's why you have to keep your foot on her neck. You have to constantly teach her. Work with her. Otherwise, she will run over you. We've had these conversations before, but so have you? Well, you were in the Marines, but you've been abroad, yes?
No, I've never been abroad. Never, just the stateside. Completely just travel the state.
Okay. You're not married, correct? No kids?
Never married. No kids. Happy life by myself.
Happy life, no wife. Happy life, no wife.
Yeah, happy life, no wife. That's right. That's gonna put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah. Do you seek to be married or share?
I do.
Probably in my late 70s, 80s, something like
Okay,
that.
okay. So you're headed down the path like me. You're gonna marry a nurse. I'll probably marry a nurse. You know?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna marry. I'm definitely gonna marry another objectivist.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna marry a woman that shares the same principles and values and morals that I do.
Okay.
I mean, I've dated people that have faith. I dated plenty of women that have faith. But I would prefer to have a woman who is attuned to the rationality of who I am and who she is.
Right. Okay. I hear you, man. You know, I have no argument with what you're saying. You know, appreciate you.
Yeah, I think it's monumental. I read just a little bit about it and said thousands are signing up for this. Like that's a movement. It's a movement.
Well, I appreciate you taking a stance against me from time to time. But now let me
sometimes.
But let me ask you a question now. You know, because me personally, I'll probably marry a woman who can change a bedpan. I don't need you to fucking try and enlighten me, bitch, or argue with me, or try to show me a different side,
right.
Or show me a different side of things. I'm the ultimate man, bitch. You know, so you yourself, you're an objectivist, yes?
Absolutely, yes. And
why do you need to share your happiness and your existence with someone else if you're a true objectivist? Why do you have to share that with someone?
Well, this is the part where we disagree.
Okay.
I think that according to objectivist ethics, or love is the highest value you find in another person. It's your response to their values. So I would say that if I'm able to achieve that in a woman, if she is able to worship me, that's one of the key things I think that Ayn Rand, she definitely solidified, was that you worship the man. The man is puts in the work. He gets up and goes to bed every day. He should be worshipped like more than a king, a god, and beyond. Even though she didn't believe in God, and we don't believe in God, but
we don't subscribe to the theory. Let's not say we don't believe in something that has not been proven.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're right.
We don't subscribe to the theory. Now, I hear what you're saying. I can respect your position, but at the same time, as you pointed out, Ayn Rand, she said to love someone is to appreciate them as your highest value. That's what she said.
Absolutely.
But everyone loses their value at some point. Everyone loses their value at some point. And when that person dies, if they die before you, your life goes on. And if you loved them so much, not that I would ever do this, you would kill yourself to go join them.
Oh, wow, yeah. She actually said that. She said that in an interview with
she did.
I think Donahue. Yeah. She said that when her husband died. But that's
start with the uppercut.
Like the woman should do that. Yeah. The woman should kill herself and go to see if she can see him in the afterlife.
I like the bitch, but she's gone now. She's gone. My life goes on.
She's in the dirt.
She's out of here.
She's 6 feet under. She's cold.
Whatever. I'm not going to go join her, but I enjoyed her when she was here.
Exactly.
Her value diminished.
Right.
Yeah. Good to talk to you, man.
Right. Absolutely. Thank you for your call earlier. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
And I will continue to push the objectivism and let everyone know Happy Rand Day.
Thank you, man. Take care, Scholar.
All right. Take care.
Yeah. Bitch, your value has dropped, and there's no more ROI, return on the investment. You're old now, bitch. You're spending longer times in the bathroom trying to scrub the callus off of your feet And you're putting preparation H under your eyes to shrink up the fucking bags. Time to go. Darrix, I gotta go, man. Go ahead and finish up. I appreciate your call.
No. Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish up, man. You have the floor. Just finish up.
All right. Well, no, I agree with what you guys are saying, but the bottom line is, all I can say is that I told my ex-wife that I need help, and she gave me help by divorcing me.
Yeah.
And
Smart,
I tell you, right,
smart woman.
the only reason to have
Smart woman.
I'm sorry.
Smart woman. This nigga needs help. I'm out of here. I can't help him anymore.
You gonna let me finish, or you just gonna edit?
I'm tired of trying to help this nigga.
Dickhead. You gonna be a dickhead about this? This is how we're gonna do this?
No. How long were you guys together? I forget. How long were you and your beautiful ex-wife together?
All right. So we met in '99. No, she's a beautiful.
Just give me the fucking year, for God's sakes. How many years?
Yeah. Roughly 11 years.
Okay.
11 years.
Thank you, Darrix. Good night, you fuck. All right. That's how he and I talk to each other. Guys, on the screen, another one of my sponsors, www.naturalorganicwashes.com. I say again, www.naturalorganicwashes.com. I'm looking for a couple of passport bros to call in. What? Okay, I spoke to Skylar. Guys, give me a second. Skylar called in. I spoke to Luke Caney. Andre, got your donation. Is Andre calling in? Andre, is that you, sir? Area code 404. Andre.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sit tight. Stay with me. Andre's on the line. Hey, Christy. Thank you, darling. You're fine ass. Christy sent a nice donation. You are appreciated, girl, all right? Okay. Okay, CVR. Sit tight. You're up next. Hey, man, what's going on? You're on the line, 404. What do you want to start? So we're talking about the Passport Bros. You up to speed?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I'm rolling with the Passport Bros tonight.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, man, because the way I see it, I think I feel they are natural haters, man. Like, when they see men enjoying themselves and doing well, they got to find a way to hate on it any way they can, because they do something worse than Passport Bros. You know what they do, Star?
Talk.
These are the same type of women that be dating inmates. So how you going to talk about
facts,
Passport Bros, but you date inmates?
Yeah.
Like it's going out of style, writing letters, sending money, the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
But got the nerve to hate on the Passport Bros out here getting it how they live. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Even if they tricking or if they looking for love, I'm all with it.
Are you yourself married, sir? Who are we talking to tonight?
Say it again, sir.
Are you married? Are you? What's your background, sir?
No, I'm single. I'm very single. I'm not married. Nah, not at all. But in the meantime, between time, if I got to fly out the state to find something or out the country, we're going to make it happen.
Have you been overseas?
You don't got to stay stagnant dealing with the same old girls who want to look at TikTok all day and show they stank ass.
I don't mind a bitch being on TikTok and the gram if you're getting some money, but don't be sitting around broke talking to nondescript niggas. If you're not getting some money, bitch, we got a problem. You're sitting there, niggas gassing up your tank, we got a problem. Then you're looking at me, for a fucking pair of Jimmy Choo shoes. Fuck out of here. Hello? Did he hang up? Okay, he hung up. Troll Babies, the show's very sloppy. Jesus, I don't like doing shows like this. (626)
What's up?
CVR, what's
Yo,
up, man?
What's up?
Hey, did I block you on
Okay,
Twitter?
let's get to it.
Did I block you on Twitter?
No, you did not.
Okay.
You did. Okay, you did private like a D-Dot comment, but then you unblocked me. we had a conversation about this.
Okay. Well, I don't really control the IG and the fucking Twitter pages. I'm very fortunate to have younger people who keep me in the algorithms because it's all about algorithms, But I appreciate your support, man. What's going on? You said you saw Ozzy Osbourne live? When?
Saw Ozzy back at a Hollywood Bowl back in 2013 during the Black Sabbath the End tour.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm glad to see him before he passed and everything. And it was interesting. I mean, well, he's not.
Well, he's not dead, sir.
Darkness is still alive.
He's not dead.
Yeah, the Prince of Darkness is still alive. Exactly. It was interesting seeing him at the Hollywood Bowl. I was 18, and mostly he was just like dressed in a black robe and just like waving his hands from side to side. Yeah. And you could see in the background on like the Jumbotron how they looked in the 70s and the early 80s and how they were really like getting lit like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But, age. So I was still glad to see them, you know what I mean? And of course, like.
Who was on guitar then?
Record collection.
Who was on guitar then? Do you remember?
Iommi. My favorite guitarist of all time.
Tony Iommi. Okay. I thought you said he was by himself.
Iommi, yes.
Tony Iommi. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Iommi was still over there, man. Yeah, and that accident that he had over at that plant, man, that made it to where he's just like a legend and can play guitar the way he does. Yo, this shit is so ill. I love Black Sabbath. But as for like the Passport Bros conversation, when I grew up in California. Like I said, I saw Black Sabbath at Hollywood Bowl when I was 18.
Nice.
So I grew up in Cali. And to be honest, I married a broad that was from VI. Well, she spent her formative years in VI, so she talked like she was from VI and everything, but she was raised up in LA.
Okay.
I as you would say, had a nigger marriage when I was 21, and she was in her 30s, and it was
whoa. You were 18 and she was in her 30s?
No, I was 21 and she was in her 30s. She basically went over
and tell people where she was from for those who don't know. Where was she originally from?
So she was from LA, but she spent her formative years in VI, St. Thomas.
Right.
So she had the accent, she had the locks, all that shit, but she was raised by a multiple baby mama offender in LA. See what I'm saying? So so she, and her mom's was from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So like she had it planned out to play the role and things of that nature.
Wow.
And she scouted me out while I was at a community college in the IE, and basically was like, okay, I'm gonna use this for lack of a better terms. I'm gonna use this nigga. And she did just that. We traveled all through Route 66.
Oh my God.
And then
she was choking your snake, and she was getting all that young semen. The old bitch getting that young semen.
And every single night. Yeah. Every single night. But the thing was that I had her on lock, though, so I'd come back from like my schoolwork or from work or whatever.
No, stop. You didn't have her on. No, you didn't have her on lock. You were pounding and pounding the pussy. You thought you had her on lock. She was getting fresh young semen. She was winning.
Yeah, but I had her cooking, and then I also had her washing my clothes by hand and drying it on the line.
Yeah.
So that shit was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I had a.
At what point did she leave you?
Movies like every week and shit.
At what point?
That shit was turned up.
At what point did she leave you?
Well, okay, so she left when I was 24. By the time, because we went all through Route 66, and then I circled back around to Kansas, and I was like, yo, I want to stay in fucking Kansas. This shit is so chill. I was writing out a paper at the time. I was writing at Beat Street News. I was going to Park University for my BA, and she was like, fuck this, I'm going to go get some dick over in Atlanta, and then she stayed up in Atlanta.
With all due respect, I want to jump in. Were you smoking weed? Were you getting high? What were you doing?
Nope. I've been like basically sober since I was 21, like around the time that I actually met her. That's why I put down, all the bullshit because, I'm from Cali, and like I said on previous episodes, 2-hour bus ride from Crenshaw to Santa Monica going to high school, like you get all sorts of drugs. So I got burnt out when I was in my teens. Plus, I have I have a bipolar disorder. I say that with fucking like.
Were you on medication when you were with her? Just slow down. You're going a little fast. I'm an older guy.
Nah.
What type of medication, drugs, weed, cannabis? What were you doing when you were with her? Keep it real. Come on.
Yo, here's what I'm gonna keep it real on that. I wasn't doing any of that type of shit, but to be blunt, she actually needed some head meds because I'm gonna keep it a bean, okay? So she was over there getting a check from the government on that SSI shit,
as she should,
disability shit, because she had paranoid schizophrenia.
Yeah.
So about like the time that, so she thought, she said some shit where she's like, oh, he's going to kill me. You going to kill me, yada, yada, all this other shit. That's why I left you. It was using, fucking religiosity and things of that nature, when really it's just her own voices in her head. You know what I'm saying? So then
Can I jump in, sir, with all due respect?
What's up?
She was in her early 30s, and you were 21, you said, when you met her?
Yeah, and 24 when she left.
Okay. You were 24 when she left. She drained you.
I'm 27 now.
Yeah, she left you when you were 24, yes?
Yes.
Okay. She drained all the fresh semen out of you, and you started doing something in your 20s, even you don't want to admit to it. You were smoking or drinking or something. You were polluting your Hang on, sir.
Nope.
You were polluting your semen, and she no longer was getting fresh semen.
Nope.
Can I finish?
That's not the truth.
Okay, well, it's just a theory. Can I finish? Whatever, maybe.
Okay, you can finish your theory.
Yeah, you were doing something that was polluting the semen, and she said, "Yeah, this nigga, his semen is not as fresh as it used to be. I'm out of here." You were dating a witch. I was a witch.
I could say that latter part where she's a witch. Yeah, I could say like most definitely.
She practiced Wicca.
I wasn't fucking up my semen or nothing.
Wicca
with no bullshit.
Sir, have you ever heard of Wicca? Wicca.
Yeah, of course I've heard of Wicca, man. I'm aware of covens and things of that nature, man.
She was a witch.
Dude, I fuck with Ozzy Osbourne shit, man. What the fuck? My favorite album is goddamn Down to Earth. Like, keep it a breeze, man.
She drained you, and your semen got polluted. She said, I'm out of here. Hey, man, I got to go. Thank you for tapping in, man. Thank you.
Deuces.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. She's choking that nigga's snake, and then he starts sliding off. Doing E or some shit. What was he doing, Troll Babies? And she said, I'm out of here. This nigga's semen is dirty. Oh, my goodness. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm promoting my sponsors. Folks, if you want to be a sponsor, you should see how I treat my sponsors. The show stops when they call in. They are allowed to speak and promote, and sponsors get wrenches in that live chat. That's the only people that have wrenches are sponsors. Nobody's in there blocking people. I want you talking reckless in that live chat. I want you making death threats and all sorts of shit. Okay? Where's my nigga Precise? Precise, I haven't heard from you in a while. Are you okay? Subscribe to Mr. Precise 8 on YouTube. Terrence, again, thank you for your donation, sir. Thank you, Terrence. Did I speak to this guy? 347. What happened to this guy? Are you a passport bro? Emmanuel?
Yes, this is Energy God. Yes, you hear me, sir?
Hey, man, thank you for finally sending me your number. I've been looking for you for a half an hour. What's going on, man? Come on.
I know. Yeah, I'm at work. I'm driving the bus at MTA, so I only got like a quick 5 minutes. So
come on.
Yes, I'm ready to shit on the algorithm.
Let's go.
Fuck these bum bitches. Fuck these bitches with the bonnets.
Let's go.
Fuck the bitches that sit there got the 3, 4, 5 kids. Fuck these feminists. Fuck the LGBTQ. Cabot Samuels told these bum bitches that, yo, if you don't get the shit together, we out of here. That was the thing. Passport Bro movement is not about fucking on, caring about what bitches say. It's about exploring, seeing the world, and you become automatically the 1% once you leave. And people don't understand that when you leave America. When you leave the United States, that's the first time as a black person you will actually be called an American. For people that has never traveled.
Okay.
Yeah, so I always just tell men it is the most important thing. Like, believe me, it's nothing like that Afro Latina. It's nothing like that black or white when you go to England. It's nothing like when you go to Amsterdam and you really get exposed to culture, because when you do leave, you are a guest. So the thing is that the true culture of Passport Bros, which was originally called Passport Kings,
okay,
that was the movement to tell men to expand your options, stop being in a beta mindset, simping over bitches,
right,
burning your pockets for chicks that don't want to put out.
Right.
Go and expose yourself. That's the philosophy of a true Passport Bro, Passport King, or just a man that's enlightened of the world, that you don't have to just stay here. Our fathers used to explore the world and see stuff.
Right.
Not just stay here and cry like a bitch all day about, there ain't no bitches. Then go where the bitches is at.
Go where
to
the bitches
Brazil.
are. Yeah.
Learn Portuguese.
Right.
Yes, go to what they say, Medellin, Colombia, where that's where I got the meanest Afro-Latina pussy, that you really see women that's very receptive. That's the point.
Well, so I have to jump in there, and with all due respect, those Hispanic girls, they'll kill you faster than a black bitch. They cook all that fried pork and that fucking rice and peas and all beans and all that shit, and onions and the fucking roast compoya and sazon. That's what gives you the fucking what do you call it? The thyroids and cholesterol.
Oh yeah, but we all gotta die. I'd rather
A Puerto
die.
Rican bitch will kill you with her cooking faster than a nigger will kill you in the fucking
Manny.
slums with a 9mm. Did you know that?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, me driving the bus in New York City, I see that shit every day. I mean, the slums is the slums is the slums, but at least you're gonna get treated good and get your shit, slapped the right way,
No,
or
sir.
or you say,
No, sir. When that Puerto Rican bitch gives you that fucking salami with the eggs, she's giving you a plate of death.
oh yeah, I mean. Yo, as they say, man, if at least if I'm getting my shit clapped in the right way.
Bitch, stop frying the bananas. Enough. I don't need fucking fried bananas again, bitch. You're killing me. You're fucking killing me,
The thing about
bitch.
Passport Bros, as we told people, women chose the government for the back in the days for the child support. Now we choosing our passport. So this is the movement that when Kevin Samuels told people,
R.I.P.
be careful, 'cause when you push people, now we saying, we not even caring what women say. We not, and this is the thing why they not even accepting women in lower developments with Section 8. The economy falls when we take our money and go other places. Like most of these men have to thank Passport Bros for opening up the market that was saturated. Now they're going to OnlyFans. That's oversaturated. It's us that made the way for other men to expand your options.
Yeah.
If we did not make this movement and this stand, we would be simping over some busted bitch with some flip flops and a bonnet. Go that. I don't want to do that. I could go where there's some Latin bitches, some European bitches, some real, Filipinos that know that Tagalog. You learn cultures where they will respect you, instead of crying. Yes, New York is a great melting pot of the world, but when you actually go there, it is a different ball game. But the thing is, you are a guest.
Sir, I've been letting you speak, but I have to say something with all due respect. Are you Cuban, Colombian, Puerto Rican? What are you, sir?
Oh no, I'm black. Okay. But I'm black with a.
Don't give these Afro-Latina bitches any real fucking credit, because they will fuck your friend fast just to get back at you. The black
Oh,
woman.
absolutely.
Hang on. The black woman won't fuck your friend. She'll just, she'll chin check you. She'll give you some speed knots. She'll hit you over your fucking head. She'll brawl with you. But the Latina will fuck your friend fast.
Yes.
Fast.
You're absolutely correct. But the thing is,
don't give them any real fucking credit. But
this
gotta let you
word I'm
finish
gonna
up.
teach you
Go ahead.
is you love women, but you never fall in love with a woman. It's game over.
There you go.
As long as you love her for who her female nature is, you will, and you if you fall in love with her, that's your fault.
Yeah.
That is just your turn. And that's a global game for around the world. No woman is owned to you, not even possibly your own mother.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if it's a part of the game, it's a part of the game.
Hey, Matt, thank you for being patient. I know you got to get back to work, man. I appreciate
No,
that.
I appreciate you, man. But passport bro for life. Star, thank you, man. Yo, you stay blessed. And yo, anybody that has problems, get your passport. It's that bad.
Salute.
Take it easy.
Salute. Yes, sir. Okay. Why do you think Hispanic men kill Hispanic women in record numbers? Mama, you fucked Hector? Bitch, you fucked Angel? I gotta kill you, bitch. Bitch, you fucked Javier? Oh, can I get an amen in the live chat? Don't give them fucking broads no credit. Get them bitches no fucking credit. You see, that's where I will put a black bitch over a Hispanic bitch all day, a day, as you guys say, huh? Black bitch just says, yo, you know what? You got me fucked up. Let's fight. Right? But those Hispanic bros get the fucking you. Fuck your whole team. Okay, I see. Yeah. Jose giving you dap, and then you go to work and Jose come back and long dicking your girl. Guys, sit tight on the phones. I want to make sure I'm getting all of my sponsors. Mr. Precise. Okay. Well, where's www.60s.net/app? Where are you guys? Haven't spoken in a while. I need you to call in and promote your app if you got time. I mean, I'm still doing specials for my sponsors. Showrunner. Creditology, you're coming up next, okay? I think I promoted Booty Wash tonight. Get yourself some Booty Wash, goddamn. PE got your donation. Oh, you're on the line. Where's PE? Can you sit tight, PE? I got you in the queue. Sit tight. Folks, I'm on one tonight. I got a great fucking nap earlier. Holy shit. Sometimes I get that nap in and I just, I dumb out. Okay, I'm writing down some notes here. Alfonso, are you calling in? Alfonso, I'm Jamaican American. I have sole custody of 3. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. You're a better man than me. I'm not trying to take no kids from a bitch. Bitch, you raise the kids. Kids might grow up to be shit. Too much work. Jack, I got your donation. Okay, Jack, can you send me a link? I'll fuck with Funny Marco heavy. Please send me a link via email. He does ATL gym pranks. I love his Walmart pranks. You guys know who Funny Marco is in live chat? There's one of his pranks circulating right now where he says something to what appears to be 2 gay guys, and then one guy says, "Who is this bitch?" And he has an ironing board. He puts the ironing board down. Hey, the misses nothing. Thank you, Jack, for your donation. Thank you so much. Lifter 901 got your donation. Memphis, stand up. We got 2 NBA All-Stars. Thank you, Lifter 910. Salute to you for your donation. Okay, I spoke to Energy God. Okay. PB, got your donation. PB, lock me in your database as a supporter. Thank you, PB. Salute. Are you calling in, sir? If not, thank you for your donation. John Blaze, sit tight, sit tight. Area code 470, sir, you have the floor. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Yo, what's up, Star?
We're dumbing out tonight, sir. I'm going to be honest with you. We're dumbing out. You know, I'm supporting the Passport Bros. What say you?
This is a great show. I'm glad that you are. I'm really glad that you are.
Come on.
I just wanted to give a few points. So now, the trend nowadays is that most men are not really willing to play the cleanup guy role anymore.
Okay.
You know, you had a caller earlier on when you were talking about the pimping. I don't know if you've listened to one of Iceberg Slim's audiobooks on YouTube, where he mentioned, you know, like some of his inspirations or reasons to get into pimping was the contempt he had for his mom, because there was a guy, like a stepfather, that stepped up, you know, as they say, and, you know, took care of her, took care of him and all that stuff, and then she ended up leaving him high and dry or some other low-life type of person. And
sir, I have to jump in. That's that old shit, you know. Salute to Iceberg Slim. That's the blueprint, yes. But let's update it, man, because, you know, since that time, sir, you know, the game has taken a few different turns. And, you know, I would never disrespect Iceberg Slim, but, you know, everybody didn't come from the family life that he came from. You feel me? There's a whole lot of different types of pimps.
that is true.
Yeah.
However, you still kind of find those similar trends today, where it's like you have women, especially nowadays, you know, modern women, who will have a kid by somebody that is what you would call an ain't-ish person, you know, and then later on they want to settle down with a guy that is stable, you know. And even with the guy that is stable, they end up not really respecting him and all that stuff, and then they end up leaving him anyway with half of his stuff. So that position right there, when you even look at it statistically, 70% of, I mean, almost 70% of all the divorces that are filed by the females. And the way the laws are geared, you don't stand a chance. Like it's almost like hopping out of a plane with a parachute that you know has a 70% failure rate.
Sir, I thank you for being patient. Stay with me. I'm not cutting you off, but, you know, that, you know, all those stats and all that shit sounds great, but, you know, you got some people that came from 2-parent households from the suburbs, and then they got into the city, and they got on coke. You know, bitch, I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Bitch, I need some coke. Get up and get dressed before I give you an eye jammy, bitch. Get up. I don't come from a broken home, bitch. I just need another 2 grams. Get up! Or else. You feel me? You're talking about broken homes, standing in line for a block of cheese. I don't know that world, sir. I don't know about no fucking stats. Don't tell me about the movie Claudine. I don't know about the goddamn, the welfare counselor coming over and people are hiding shit. I didn't grow up like that. Bitch, it's 4:15. I'm out of coke. Get up, bitch, or else. You feel me?
I assume you're talking about yourself there.
I don't know, sir.
No, but I
finish up.
I hear what you're saying. My point is my point was just that a lot of these men, a lot of these stable men, you know, that have stable jobs and everything, that actually want families, have become hip to the fact that outside of America, there are still cultures that still value the position of a man. You understand me? Like cultures or countries where feminism hasn't seeped in so deep that, you know, the women start acting up. So that is why a lot of them are traveling. And however, the problem with that, with the whole passport bros thing, because I'm somebody that travels as well. Right?
Okay.
The problem there is that you know, you have those that are all about that whoremongering stuff, which is absolutely disgusting. And that is the picture that most people want to paint the Passport Bros as. And then you have people who've been so starved out here that they go over there and they start simping out and just, doing a little too much as well, ruining reputations and all of that stuff.
Can I ask where you were born and raised, sir? With all due respect. Where are you born and raised?
Europe.
Oh, okay. And you're in Europe right now?
Yes, sir.
You're in Europe right now?
No, sir. I'm in your state. Georgia.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I've smashed different girls throughout the decades, but honestly, I've more so been a sadistic type of guy. I didn't want to just necessarily put my golden scepter in the vagina of any bitch,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And that's how you really stay out of trouble, and especially in these days, it's more.
I didn't grow up watching Good Times, so I watched Family Affair with Jodie and Buffy, the Partridge Family.
So you watched Albert and Costello as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like what's happening with Rerun and Shirley. No.
Oh yeah, I'm a little.
I watched the Monkeys.
When was this? What year was this?
When I grew up in the 70s. I couldn't watch the Cosby Show. Fuck out of here. Claire
Did you watch that show with the doctor?
Who's that?
That spoke to those animals? The doctor that spoke to the animals and stuff? The lion and the monkey?
Dr. Doolittle? Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah, I think it was Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, Star, just yo. The reason why I'm laughing is because that monkey reference is so significant here because a lot of people are out here acting up as monkeys and saying accept me as I am, and men are out here forced to accept that.
Yeah.
But then some are choosing to go outside. You understand me?
Yeah.
They're not down for the monkey dance no more. And also, Star, I don't know if you know, but we have more virgins in this day and age, like between the ages of 18 to like 35, than ever before in history. You understand? So
truthfully, sir, I prefer a whore. I prefer a chick who's been around the block a few times. I don't want some broad who's a virgin and then you smash her and then you can't get rid of her. That's a problem.
Yes, but it's kind of like the way you already said. You already said all of them are whores.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
And it really just depends.
We have an understanding.
Yeah,
I prefer a whore.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It depends on what environment you put them in.
I prefer a whore, not a slut. You see, a slut will fuck anybody, and she'll fuck your friends or whoever. And she doesn't necessarily get compensated, but a whore will never come home empty-handed. You got me?
Absolutely.
Hey, man.
Absolutely, and I know you do.
I got to run, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a good one.
Okay, thank you. So, okay. Troll babies, what's cracking? What's cracking? Should I shut it down or we good? Who's that said, Star, did you watch The Jeffersons? No, I watched Lassie. And Gilligan's Island. I didn't watch Different Strokes with, what was the two little niggas' names? Arnold and Willis? I didn't watch that shit. Fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, I watched Flipper. Oh, shit. Show's over. I'm doing too much. Hold on a second. Big Ike got your donation. Thank you. Modern Dating Cure got your donation. Kilama 42. Star, that goddamn noise you did with your ear and mouth. I want to jump off the roof whenever you do that shit. Sir, I've seen black girls do that over the days where they like something with the ear. And then why do they pat the top of their heads? Is it because of the scarf or something? Yes, I watched The $6 Million Man, Lee Majors. Oh, Mr. Ed, a horse is a horse. Of course, yeah. Oh, where's my nigga John Blaze? John Blaze, pardon me, man, hold on a second. Let's get to the bullshit. John Blaze tapping in from the Bay. Thank you for being patient. John Blaze, are you there, sir? John
My
Blaze.
nigga, John Blaze on the check in.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, but to be a hoe is universal.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and go dumb on these goddamn passport hoes.
Okay.
Because the nigga want to go ahead and think he gonna go to another country and think that them bitches ain't hoes. To be a hoe is universal. To be a simp is to be universal.
Okay.
And you niggas that think that the hold'em go ahead and does not cross lines over to another country such as Thailand or Singapore. You niggas ain't nothing but saving a bitch over in another motherfucking country and bring her over here for 7 years to be played like the same simp as a bitch from America. You see what I'm saying? You niggas ain't nothing but some goddamn hoes. You niggas go ahead and have your payroll going to the bitch pocket. You niggas ain't a bunch of niggas who go ahead and open up a bank account and put it in the bitch pocket. You niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes think you gonna go ahead and bring a bitch from another fucking country and bring her here and think she's not gonna be a hoe. Right. To be a hoe is universal. Before I let you go, let me go ahead and bring some to your attention. There was a nigga named Todd Shaw. There was a title, Todd Shaw. And Todd Shaw was a famous philosopher. His name was Too Short out of goddamn Oakland.
Right.
A lot of you niggas also is about a nigga from over there in Vallejo. His name is fucking Earl. And he called you niggas a bunch of Captain Save-A hoe.
From Magazine Street. Hang on. I went to Magazine Street on a California road trip on Instagram. You can see me right there. You're talking about E40. Let's go.
I know you did. And I know you did. But you understand that universal language. You understand that universal language in terms of these niggas saving a bitch from another goddamn country. You understand that these niggas bringing another fucking hoe from another fucking country to bring her hoe ass to America so for 7 years so she leave your dumb ass and she can move on. You niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of bitches. And the fucking passport bros, you niggas ain't nothing but the Captain Save-A hoes. But I want to end it on this.
No, stay with me. Don't hang up, John Blaze. You've been patient. Now, I got to ask you a question. So now what about the passport bros who go to another country and say, hey, I'm going to stay right here with the bitch. I'm not bringing the bitch back to the States because if you bring her back, the bitch starts to thinking too much, get to doing too much. I'm going to stay here over in Thailand. I'm going to stay here in Bangladesh, Bangkok, where she's accustomed to a certain way of life. What about the men who go there and stay there? Everybody's not trying to bring a bitch back here. What about those guys?
Well, in fact, we want them niggas to stay there because you niggas is setting a bad precedent when it comes to the real niggas in this goddamn country. We want you niggas to stay in Thailand and save them fucking hoes over there in China. We want you niggas to stay over there and pay them bitches over there and walking barefoot on the goddamn road of Thailand. We want you niggas to stay there and go ahead and set the precedent for the real niggas. The real niggas are gonna stay here in this goddamn country and keep their fucking foot on the back of these niggas' neck. You know, you niggas want to go ahead and think you gonna go ahead and go to another goddamn country and experience what they call a floozy. Them bitches is still a trollop. Them bitches is still a hussy. Them bitches is still a slut. Them bitches is still a skank. Them bitches is still an escort. But you niggas want to go ahead and profess as if you go ahead and saving a bitch. Them bitches still got the same title as a biblical article of a harlot. You niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking suckers. We want you niggas to stay out there in fucking Thailand. So like I said, it was a famous fucking philosopher. His name was Todd Shaw. His name was Too Short.
Okay, hold on. John Blaze, stay with me. Hold on a second. Now, Too Short came on my show, the Storm Buckwild Show. I'm looking through Wikipedia, pardon me.
Yes, he did.
Because he put out an album where he didn't use the word bitch at all. And I went crazy. We had a good conversation, don't get me wrong, but every other word out my mouth was calling females bitches. And he started laughing, then he joined in, and we went on a bitch rant. I got the audio. Hang on a second. Do you remember what album that was?
I'm trying to look at it, and he had some memorable albums. He had Life Too Short. He had Too Short, Getting It. You know, I'm trying to figure out which one. He's
right.
like,
now,
which one?
Hold on. It may have been either Chase the Cat or What's My Favorite Word. One of those albums, he didn't use the word bitch. Hold on a second.
I can't remember because Short Dog, from my understanding, Short Dog always referred to these hoes as a bitch. You know,
right.
I lived my life off of Born to Mac. I looked at Too Short. I didn't even call him by Too Short. I called him Todd Shaw over in East Oakland. I bought his goddamn tapes. I'm 46 years old to remember when he was at the pinnacle of his goddamn lyrical pimping. You niggas ain't but a bunch of fucking suckers because you didn't refer back to the game. The game was already started for you to understand to where these bitches gonna stay where they at, and it's at the bottom of your foot. At the bottom of your foot, nigga, and you keep it on the back of their goddamn neck. Because when they talked about Life Is Too Short, when they talked about Born to Mac, when they talked about getting it where you can fit in, when they talked about when he's married to the game, we thought of goddamn Too Short.
Right.
You bitches ain't nothing but a bunch of universal goddamn hoes. I really want to.
John Blaze going 10 toes down. Okay, I can't.
I really want to end it on.
Come on, I'm sorry. Okay. And land your plane.
I land the plane because I really want to end it on Todd Shaw and on his Shakespearean sonnet when he said, "You bitches on my mind. I can't hold back. Now's the time." I said, "You nappy head bitches. You talk too much and you dick teasing bitches. Never fuck." I said, "You long head bitch. Working extensions. Your hair ain't really but 2 inches. Say your bald head holes in the Oakland world. Run around town with Jerry curls." I said, "You nappy head bitches. Working extensions. Hair ain't really but 2 inches. Bitch.
John Blaze, thank you, man. Salute. Thank you, John Blaze. Too Short put out an album where he didn't use the word bitch. Anybody know? John Blaze always comes with that energy I can appreciate. Kerry Barley got your donation. Hold on a second. Naren Blithers, thank you, got your donation. Somebody from the Bay sent in a donation. Laughs, Gags, and Gossip. Thank you, darling, for tapping in for your support. She says, thank you for repping the Bay. I'm from the Bay, love. Our Bay Area men. Thank you, darling. I've been to the Bay a few times. Okay. Virginia Slim, a.k.a. Flacco. John Blaze has it backwards. When you go to Brazil or Thailand, the women save you. I can tell his money is low, and he has never traveled. Damn, how long have we been doing a show here? What the fuck? Guys, I want you to subscribe to Jersey's Concrete, on YouTube. Yep, they do great interviews and great content. Devious J will not be able to call in tonight, but he says to tell everyone hello. Please, in my community section, go check out Devious J. Always puts up great content. Always. Okay. Daphne, you are appreciated. Daphne has at Creditology 101 on YouTube. She also does great videos about, trending topics. Eric, do you want to call in? Eric's another one of my sponsors. He's got a new track out. www.playericsmusic.com. I'll get to him shortly. Right now, I want to keep Daphne's information on the screen. All right. Okay. Thank you, P.E. Passport guy. Okay, who are you, sir? 757. Good evening. Is this William? You're a passport bro?
Yeah, how you doing, Star?
Hey, how are you, sir? I got your email. I didn't see your donation.
fine.
I didn't see your donation, sir. What's going on?
I sent you a donation.
90 seconds.
Okay, well, sir, my phone system is getting ready to shut down. It just said 90 seconds. Do you want to call back? I'll make you my first caller. You want to call right back?
All right, I'll call right back.
Okay, I got to restart my phones. Okay, hold on a second. Extended show, folks. Extended show. All right? Going 10 toes down. We're going in on these bitches, man. Richard, I got your donation. Hold on a second. Let me line up a few more sponsors, and then I'll reset my phones. I'll be right back. Don't you move. Okay, I'm back in the building. Thank you, folks, for being patient. I'm looking for area code 757. Sir, the phones have been restarted. You can call back. We've gone over the 3-hour mark. Talking very reckless tonight. In case you're just now joining us, I am supporting the Passport Bros. Yeah, travel. See what other, options you have out there if you're a young man. Or an older man. Maybe you're just tired of a bitch. Bitch, we've been together 30 years. I just want to see what else is out there. 757, are you back there, sir? 757.
I'm here.
Thank you for being patient. You are a passport bro?
I had my passport before this movement, but I got a buddy that he died. Was he an older gentleman?
Okay. Educate us,
But
please.
all right, situation with the passport, bro. Like I go to the DR frequently, and like my older gentleman, both of us was in the federal penitentiary together.
Okay,
that's when we found out about it. We found out about it in the early 2006, somewhere up in there. Anyway, so we found out about when we got out. We got our passports, boom. But we only go over there because, first of all, I got a test. When you go over there, the chicks will help you put your fucking socks on.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a chick over here in the U.S. that's going to reach down and help you put your socks on. I done did the test, and not one did it yet.
As they should.
I mean,
as they should.
They just, they just cater to you. And nobody, like some dudes is going over there looking for wives. Some dudes just sport fucking and come home to their wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, it ain't. I mean, you got the younger dudes, they kind of fucking it up because they going to the DR and doing wild shit, with the chicks. And the chicks call the police.
Well, now, hang on a second, sir. Can I ask, how old are you? Don't start hating on the younger niggas. How old are you?
Oh, no, I know. No, I fuck with the young dudes. That's my dude.
Well, sir, you just said they going over there fucking it up. How old are you, sir? How old are you, respectfully?
I just turned 50 January 31st.
Okay, so let's let a hoe be a hoe in the DR. Now, are you married? Are you married, or do you go back and forth to smash out a certain type of hoe? Because over there, a lot of them hoes got HIV positive. They got some new type of chlamydia over there that there's no cure for this shit. No cure for this.
I don't sign bad contracts.
Okay.
So I'm not married.
Okay. So now, do you go back? Do you go back to the DR? Do you go back once in a while, or are you just hating from the sideline? Who we talking to here now?
No. I went about 6 months ago, but I got certain chicks that I deal with on a regular. I'm just not running around. That's thirsty nigga shit.
Well, now you're 50. Yes, you're 50.
Correct.
Okay. Why don't you have just one good woman? Because you know the old saying, you know, one bad bitch beats 5 funky hoes. Why don't you have one bitch?
Where, in the States?
Wherever, I don't know, just wherever. Do you have one bitch?
A bitch is a headache, man, and I live by myself, and, you know, I ain't got time to be, you know, I ain't with all that shit. There's too much extra shit with it. And then a lot of these chicks got babies, and I ain't with that shit there.
Are you? And I'm saying this with all due respect. Are you still into women? I mean, you always have to educate a bitch, or have you thrown in the towel?
Oh no, yeah. See, yeah, you can educate them, but I'm saying as far as me keeping one for me, I haven't found a worthy prospect at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't dabble in none of that other shit.
Well, you have the floor. I'm not trying to.
Well, what is it exactly that you? Because I went over there with a crew of dudes, all ages.
Hell no.
And
you went over there to slut bitches out. You went over there to slut bitches out. Right?
I mean, you supposed to slut a bitch out anywhere you catch her at.
Yeah, but once you hit that 50-year-old mark, then you got to focus on one bitch. One bitch. Bitch, I'm into you, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna wear your heels down. I'm so into you, bitch. You know, when you get to that 50-year-old mark, you say you ain't got time to be slinging dick all over the place, right?
But see, you got to understand, Star, I stayed in the penitentiary 10 years.
Okay.
So I wasn't getting beat up and doing drugs on the street and all that shit.
Neither I wasn't getting beat up. I never got beat up. I never got beat up in my life, with the exception of my older brother. You know. But,
no. I'm saying the dudes that I'm saying the dudes that let the outside world beat them up.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but now you're not still pursuing females. Have you thrown in the towel? You said I ain't got time for that shit. Where are you at now with?
Oh no! I got a little selection of numbers I can call.
Oh, okay.
You know, if I feel like it.
All right.
You know.
Okay. Well, I appreciate.
But the passport, bro. I mean, it's a whole lot of different angles to it. You got the guys that go over there that's looking for a wife. You got the simps that go over there that get even simpier while they over there. I mean, they walking down the street holding hands with the biggest slut in Cabarete or wherever we at.
Okay.
You know, and then you got dudes over there that go over there that's looking to slut bitches out that fall in love with a bitch. You know, it's just different. It's just different aspects of it. And then you got regular, nice working chicks over there that, you know, you can have a relationship with if you want to stay on the island.
Right. Well, hey, man, I appreciate your
patience. I don't think you should bring one back here.
No, if you're going, in my opinion, I agree with you. If you're going over there to find a certain type of female, you know, keep her over there because she'll get back here and start thinking too much. But thank you for your call, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good evening.
Yes, sir. Salute. Yeah. Oh, you bring them back here, boy. They'll become Americanized, and the bitch will be up on the gram like this. You know, 2 o'clock in the morning checking mentions. You see the light on the phone, you look over and say, "What are you doing, bitch? Bitch, I'm trying to sleep. Are you getting money? If you get money, bitch, I'll put the fucking pillow over my head. You're not getting money? Bitch, put that phone down before I smack fire out you. Smack the taste out your mouth, bitch. Fuck I look like. Can I get an amen in the live chat? Not that I'm promoting violence, but you know, you ain't getting no Skrilla. Bitch, put that phone down before I give you some Tyson blows. (310) Sit tight. Put that phone down, bitch. Sit up in this motherfucking bed with a bonnet on. Guys on the screen, at Creditology 101 on YouTube. Please tell Daphne I said hello. She's a great sponsor. Great channel, too, as well. And again, she can help you with credit, your FICA score, maintaining your credit, monitoring your credit, and other things, okay? Daphne's her name. Also, Eric, where are you, sir? www.playericsmusic.com. He's got some new music out. If you want to call it Eric, let me know. Is it Niche? Niche, thank you, Niche. She's so glad I don't have a fish tank. I'm just a stupid Jersey nigga, Niche, but thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Jackson got your donation. Passport Ambassador on the line, 614. Let me go to 310 first. Good evening. Are you there? 310. Talking about the Passport Bros.
Star.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Star. Man, you are on fucking fire tonight, bro. I'm loving this. This is Lex out of Oakland, man.
Hey, what's up, man?
Called before. It's been a minute, man. I usually just donate and don't call, but I was compelled. You calling the show sloppy, all that shit you saying, calling it a throwaway, man, this shit is gold, bro. On me, this is gold.
Listen, I jumped out the window early because when I did that show on Jason Whitlock, I tried to be neutral and just let the guys steer it, but just niggas was scared. So I mean, fuck it. I mean, I can put my foot on the gas with no fucks given. You feel me?
Oh, talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Yeah. What's cracking, man?
Hey, but you had me lit from the beginning, man. Oh, hey, when you was talking about that microwave shit, let one of these push-button gourmet bitches try to serve me some shit off the... I swear to God, I'll handle them. Back to that Summer Walker song. That shit, fuck all that. You get your walking papers right then and there.
Right.
I don't do oodles and noodles anymore either. I'm fucking grown. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, I ate oodles.
But on that...
I ate oodles of noodles twice in my life, and I spit that shit out. It was too much sodium. Go ahead. Never eat that shit.
Well, they don't have that shit over in Martha's Vineyard, man. But you know what I mean? Hey, listen. Hey, but back to, look, I can't say I've been overseas and all that shit, but not for that purpose. You know what I mean? Just on some vacay type shit. But ironically, like my boy who turned me on many moons ago to your show, he's on that shit. Heavy. And usually from what I've seen, like when I'd be over in different countries and spots, like the dudes who was like clearly doing that shit, they was either like expatriates, old dudes either coming from England, Spain, places like that, or from out here. But then this new 2000 something, like you were saying, it's that new wave of the bros. And man, I'm not knocking them. My homie kind of breaks the mold only in the sense that he doesn't really like fit the bill in terms of like physically. You look at dude like he just like the easy lay, I guess, bro. So he go over there and just like, he don't want to give too much to get. He got a little bread, so that's his motivation. But I seen it. I can't really knock those dudes. I don't subscribe to that shit personally but I'm not. We not all built the same, and we not all cut from the same cloth. So it's like if that shit worked for them, cool. But leave that shit over there, man, because you're gonna lose a bitch out here just the same way. Like other caller was saying, you bring them out here, they're gonna get took, man, straight up and down. But out there, it's like fair exchange ain't no robbery. If that's there's a price on it. If they paying it, fuck them. Right.
If I can jump in, I can appreciate everything you're saying. Listen, I've traveled, but even though I'm supporting the Passport Bros, I prefer American women.
Same here, bro.
I prefer American women. I've traveled and I don't want people to think I've been like slinging dick around the globe. I'm stingy with the dick. I'm stingy with the dick. I'll jerk off and skeet on a bitch. I'm not blasting off
on everything.
I'm not blasting off inside just coochie just because you lay down, bitch, and you put your ankles behind your neck. Nah, I'm okay, bitch. What the fuck you got part down there? What the fuck you trying to do? Catch me slipping? It just But I support the younger guys traveling, experiencing different things because now the trans women are they're coming up, or they're in society, and these guys have got a lot to deal with. They're getting caught with, trans women, and maybe they're just sick of the bullshit. Hey, I might as well go overseas and see what else are my options. There's too much going on in America. I can respect that, but me personally, I like American women.
I'm with you on that, bro. I like my beer foreign, you know what I mean? My women domestic, straight up.
I'll even say, I've been more so dating women of color.
English, you know what I'm saying?
I've been dating women of color since the last, a decade ago. You got a lot of nigga loving trash now with white girls. I mean, they've been raised, knowing hip hop for, just a different type of, rap music, pardon me. Rap music, and these bitches are, spitting Biggie and Future and shit like that. I mean, I might as well get a fucking Puerto Rican if I'm gonna get a goddamn white girl who's into rap music, So I date more so black women. I can handle them, but I mean, I don't want to handle a bitch, but I can handle them. I get to checking a bitch fast. You feel me?
That's the thing. It's the dudes that kind of go over there. I'm not trying to stereotype them all, but they definitely the type that really don't got it in them, to just regulate and set the fucking tone. You got to set the tone early. You can't get all hyped up watching the Star Report and then go back and try to backtrack and moonwalk the shit. Nah, you set the precedent. Now you got to either stay in the pocket or you got to fucking move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Check a bitch early. Hey man, thank you for your call and your support. Thank you so much.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Great show.
Okay.
Love y'all.
Thank
Peace.
you. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to handle it, bro, but I can handle anything, And let me just say this for those of you who have traveled to France, in different places, especially Birmingham, England. Those girls don't wash every day. Anybody know what I'm talking about? They wash every 3 days. So you're dealing with a musty crotch, and then when you say something to them, they say, Troy, don't be a cheeky sod. A cheeky sod. No, I just want you to go wash your ass. Go get in the fucking tub. Don't take a shower and just let the water roll off the fucking the snatcher. Stick that rag up in there, bitch. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Don't be a cheeky sod, Troy. Guys, that's my PayPal information on the goddamn screen. Let me finish up here. It's getting late. Real fucking late. Jackson, I got your donation. Did I speak to you yet, sir? Jackson, you're my last caller, man. Sit tight. My last call. I gotta get some rest. I gotta hit the gym in the morning. I'm back on the SUST 300. William, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Taryn, I got your donation. Blade got your donation. Okay. Menace, I see 919 in your donation. Then I see 929 in the queue. Is that you, sir? 929? Are you high on that shit? I don't see 919 in the queue, sir. Did I speak to you already? Maybe it's me. I'm due to. Dixon got your donation, Dixon. Robert, I got your donation. Okay. Okay, I spoke to this guy. Where's Janet? What area code, Janet? I don't know your number. What area code? Hold on, she says I'm on the line. What area code? Is it 973? (614). Good evening. Are you there? 614. A 12, a 12.
Star, salute.
Yes, sir.
Salute, Star. How you doing?
I'm doing, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's cracking? Let's talk about it.
All right, so I am a passport ambassador. Let me just put a face to the voice that you're hearing. My name is Coop's Corner on YouTube.
Okay.
And I just want to paint a picture, if I can, very, very quick. Let me just paint a picture. So,
come on.
there's like levels to this passport thing. You have those guys like they say they go to the DR, they go to Colombia. Me, I prefer Africa. I prefer Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania.
Shit.
So imagine, okay, let me just paint like a very, very vivid picture.
Go ahead.
Imagine riding a camel.
Go ahead.
Riding a camel off of the coast of Kenya with a beautiful Kenyan woman, Indian Ocean to my left, white sandy beaches to my right. I said, Jackson, you can never go back to being regular. Regular to me is not traveling. Now, like a passport to me is the most important book that's ever been made. Not the Bible, not anything else.
Okay.
The passport.
Okay.
So that's my take on it. That's my take.
So now, are you yourself intertwined with a female from a different country? Are you engaged? You married? Who are we talking to, sir? Who are we talking to?
I will never get married, no, sir. I believe that as a man, I was meant to explore. I was meant to trailblaze. I am a maverick. So therefore, every single country and continent that I go to, I have to leave my mark. Okay. Not just with women, but just with exploring in general.
Gotcha.
So no, I will never get married.
Can I ask, how old are you, sir? How old are you?
36.
Okay. I don't fault men for getting married. I mean, what works for me may not work for the next man. You feel me? But some males are not men, and they will never be men, and they need a wife. I know old ass niggas who, without their wife, they would fall apart. They would fall to pieces. They can't even make a purchase without calling or texting their wife to get approval on a purchase. And truthfully, it's best for them because they're not good with finances. They're they're literally just overgrown adolescents. So I'm not hating on someone who says, "Hey, I'm married. It works for me." That's fine. But I live a different life. But so how often do you go overseas or on your passport bro journeys?
Absolutely. And let me just salute you, Star, because I don't donate to anyone. Like, I'm very selfish. And that's weird to say that, but
okay.
You're one of the few people that I will reach out to because this is a very powerful topic. Now,
I think so.
I just left Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Nice.
I just left Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
And I met some gentlemen there who were on that kind of whoremongering type thing, like tricking off on women and doing things like that.
No.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
But also what I wanted to say, when I'm in the States, I am in monk mode. Monk mode is when you don't do anything sexual with any women here.
Right.
Because America is just not the place where you want to get caught up at.
Right.
I'm telling you, fellas, get your passport. Get your passport, not just for women, but to just, man, you are going to expand your mind, man. Trust and believe me. Get that.
If I can just jump in here, if I do get married, and it would be a business arrangement. I'm not going to get strung out on the pussy. That would never happen. I've never been strung out on the pussy. I'm heterosexual, but I've never been strung out. Yo, I got to smash. I need some pussy. I've never been that guy. Ever. Ever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead and finish up, man. Thank you. Finish up. Promote your platform as well. You have a channel, you said?
Yes, sir. Coop's Corner. I have over 50,000 subscribers, and I'm going to take you all across the world, and I'm going to show you how to do it the right way.
Nice.
You have to go to the airport fresh. You have to be overseas fresh. You are a representative of what you look like. So subscribe to Coop's Corner. Check out my channel, and salute to you again, Star.
Absolutely.
You are a legend.
Thank you, man. Salute. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
I think I got Janet on the line. Oh, shit. Janet, is that you? Can you hold on 1 second, Janet? Hold on.
Sure.
Okay, it's my last caller. Folks, I thank you for your support, but I got to take my dumb ass to sleep because I'm back in the gym. The gun show is back. Big Ikea, I got your donation. What did he say? Big Ikea says people more mad about black men going overseas to get some coochie and peace of mind more than white supremacy, police brutality, and other racism, okay? Big Ikea also says people hate to see the black man happy. That's why these white folks and jigs don't want separation. Their happiness is your misery. Salute to the Passport Bros, okay? Guys, on the screen, you can get yourself a credit consultation, a free consultation. You have to say Star sent you. You have to say that, okay? Kerry, I got your donation. Thank you, Kerry. Okay, I thought that was a female. Thank you, Kerry. What is this? Okay, that's something different. Hi, Mindy, got your donation. Okay, she's saying shout out to one of my family members. Thank you, Mindy. You are appreciated. Thank you for your support. 100 Acre Woods, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Hey, Samantha, tell those Sims the women are just there for GC. Okay, SIMS. Did you mean to say simps, or am I not knowing what SIMS is? Troll baby, she said Sims. Hold on a second. Might be some type of new urban slang. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I'm up to speed now. Okay. Janet, you're my last caller, Janet. Are you there? Good evening, Janet. Thank you for being patient.
Hey, Star, how are you?
Life is great. Life is fucking great. Where do you want to start?
As it should be. Hey, listen, I just want to let the Passport Bros know that we black women don't care how long and how often they go overseas to get these women. Okay? All right. Now, speaking for myself, I was in the military, in the Navy.
Right.
And we were kind of wild back in the day. Now, all this going overseas and getting these women and whatever, marry them and bringing them home, hey, fine, do you, dandy. But let me tell you, when they brought them back home to the States, them women brought everybody in their family. They went to school for free, got their money up, and they left the guy and took half of his pension. They stayed married long enough just to get that pension. So I'm just letting you know now, be very careful. And then I heard the guy say that they feel like kings when they go over there. Yeah, if you're in the top 1% financially, when you go over there, of course you're going to be felt like a king. That's good. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to put black women down or women in the United States down just because you are lacking in some instance of manhood. Okay. And, have fun, do whatever you want to do, but you don't have to involve us in it. You don't have to mention black women. Don't say I'm going overseas because black women don't know how to treat us. No, you're going overseas because maybe your dick is small. Maybe you can't last a minute and a half. Maybe you don't know how to speak to people.
Well, Janet, you just said don't put down black women, but here you now come trying to insult black men. You just...
No, I'm just saying maybe. They have a reason for going over there.
That's an underhanded comment. Why can't, you just say, hey, salute to you guys. Do, have fun. Good riddance. What do you have to, your dick is small. Yeah.
Because my whole thing is this, all right? And, people have why would they have to keep bringing up black women in this conversation of Passport Bros? We don't have nothing to do with that.
Can I answer that question, Janet? Can I answer that question?
Can
I answer the question? Based upon my research, I saw a couple of hundred videos of black women commenting, Hispanic women as well, Caucasian women. They were all commenting and saying, something that was not necessarily encouraging or positive to the primarily black men that are going overseas looking for fun, lust, love, marriage, whatever.
Because my thing is because they tell them The reason that they're going overseas is because the women here aren't any good. And I think they have to defend themselves, which they should. And that's the content. That's the commentary. They have to defend themselves. But what I'm saying is, just if you're going to be a passport bro or whatever it is you're going to do, have fun, salute, enjoy yourself. But you don't have to take out maybe these passport bros have guilt and have to explain why they're doing it, and they don't want to.
Well, Janet, with all due respect, and thank you for your service again. You were in the U.S. Navy. You're a black woman in your 50s. You don't speak for these young black girls. You don't, relate to them. You don't connect to them. You're a homeowner. You have a great career, but you're not out here, jet setting like these young girls, stepping out in red bottoms, you're not living that life, right?
Well, the crazy thing is I talk to a lot of girls younger than me because I'm very try to make sure I pull these young girls up to get things and money and promotions and things that they may need. So I'm always in constant conversation. And my last conversation I had with females of black in the early 20s, they're working, they're making good money, they're making good money. Yeah. And we were talking about relationships.
But they see you as Auntie Janet. They
weren't interested.
They're not calling you and say, Auntie Janet, we going down to the Bahamas. Ooh, girl, come on, we about to get our swerve on. They're not calling you for that.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. See, there you go. You don't know me. Yes, they are. I say no because I don't want to go down there and see people I don't want to see. I'm telling you, I got to go in a couple of months to the
Auntie Janet, we going down to the Canary Islands. We about to turn up on the gram.
Yes, they do. I just got invited.
All of my girlfriends are fresh and dipped.
To go
Everybody
out.
get their eyebrows threaded. We all got Juicy Couture bags. Come on, Auntie.
Tell nobody wear Juicy Couture. What is wrong with you?
Well, the white girls do. I know some young white girls who are still rocking Juicy Couture. Come on, Auntie Janet, so you can get up on the live with us.
And that's exactly what they call me. They call me Auntie Janet. Yes, they do. And they love me and they invite me everywhere. But what I'm trying to tell you is that
we about to be around the swimming pool in our two pieces. Titties popping, booty shaking. Come on, Auntie Janet. We want you right there with us.
That's right. They do because I mean.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap!
But I look good. I ain't capping. What the hell is wrong with you? You think you're the only one that look young? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't look young. I'm 300 years old. I'm 300. Hey, Janet, thank you, darling. I'm gonna call it a night, but thank you. I believe you.
Bye.
I
Good night.
believe. I
Give
believe
me this
you.
breath.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh, that capping. What the fuck is she talking about? The fuck is she talking about? Yeah, Auntie, come on. We about to get a private plane to Calabasas. Yeah, girl. I got on this brand new $2,500 lace front. You can get one too. Stop the cap, for God's sakes. Okay, guys, we're done. Let me delete this goddamn show. Hold on a second. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Just open your eyes to see the light. Don't hesitate now. There's too much in front of you to take a hit now. Prepare for the worst, but prepare for the best. Cause only your mind holds the curse that you partner with it. I ain't tryna stop you from the love that guides you. I just wanna be the one to try you, mold you, make sure that you're on a good road. Little did you know I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. Ooh, this is the love and the flow that I live by. Just realize what it is and pass the lie. So don't be shy to get high. Got this green for the goodbye. Don't hold back on this here fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. Got a pack in the back and a seat on my left. What you wanna do, baby? You the best. Coming from the east, not the west. Southside got it written on my chest. And you know this is real love. I just wanna be the one to guide you, mold you, make sure that you're on the right road. Little did you know I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. I can get fly, 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 fly. Energy is fire, conversation is right. If you stay tonight, baby, I might let you say all of me. Want you here, need your mind in these sheets. Completely intertwined in our minds, yeah. Tell your future like a psychic. Baby, you gon' end up right in my bed. Chemistry is science. I could play it cool, but I'd be lying. I'll read you like a psychic. I'ma tell you something, you gon' like it. Chemistry is science. Better than what you was fantasizing. Different kind of blue. Starry in the daytime. Found my living proof with you. I might lose all of me. Want you here, need your mind in these sheets. Completely intertwined in our minds, yeah. Tell your future like a psychic. Baby, you gon' end up right in my bed. Chemistry is science. I could play it cool, but I'd be lying. I'll read you like a psychic. I'ma tell you something, you gon' like it. Chemistry is science. Better than what you was fantasizing. Tell your future like a